Warning, the following show features stunts performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. Accordingly, Everything Spicy and the producers must insist that no one attempt to recreate or reenact any stunt or activity performed on this show.
Hey everyone, I'm Phil and this is Everything Spicy. How we doing? What is it? We'll figure out what night of the week. It's Friday night, right? You guys should all be out like partying and dancing and drinking at the clubs, and that's where you guys should be, right? I mean, that's where are we all that old or all that big a stick in the mud that on Friday nights we're all at home staring at our computer monitors or our cell phones? I can tell you where I was last Friday night, New Orleans. So actually Friday night, no, I wasn't. Now last Friday night, I was on my way. I had just gotten home from New Orleans. But the Friday before that. Anyways, how's everyone doing? It is great to see everyone showing up tonight. It is great to see everyone. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up. Algorithms, analytics, you know, all that stuff works, you know. And I told you guys on Monday that I was going to, try to make sure I go live more often. I like going live. I like seeing all your happy faces and hanging out with everyone. So, I'm glad that everybody here. We got 16 people in the house. So, yeah, let's share this out. Let our friends know where we are all at. So, I don't know how many of you guys had rain today where you're at. Yeah. We had rain kind of screw up. Did I say New Orleans, Lazy Nate? I meant Nashville. Although New Orleans was fun too. That's been a few years ago, but we had rain kind of mess up our day today, so spent a lot of time inside the house. Although I did get out this morning and got my mother-in-law's lawn mowed, and that's not anything about anything. I just mowed the lawn. Okay, that's that. Yeah, anyways. She's not even in town. I just got to take care of it, right? That's what I do. That's what I got Friday at the pool today. Ooh. Lone Star, you look like you're one of these guys that's really light skinned that probably burns easy. My oldest boy is kind of like that. So, but yeah, we had rain. Pretty much just nothing really hard. I mean, it rained at times, but it's just enough to where it never dried out. Never got a chance to get out and take care of anything around the outside of my house. So we took care of some things. I did find that one of my pepper plants was producing some peppers. Gosh, and I could have swore that this plant was a Carolina Reaper plant. And I'm telling you, that is not a Carolina Reaper. And I'm not sure what it is. Because I want to say that my Primotales are chocolate. I don't know, man. What do you think? That does not look like... Should we eat it? I think we should eat it. Let's see. Give me a second here. Get up. Because we want to cut this thing open. We want to make sure I'm not eating any bugs, right? It does look like a ghost, but I didn't plant any ghost. I had Carolina Reaper, Primatale. It could be this other one, and I'm not thinking of the name of it right now. So I do want to, you know what? It was just this girl's birthday. And our friend Carolyn Kennard is no longer with us. It's been a year since she passed away. And think of her every time I use this board. It's a fantastic friend of the channel, fantastic friend of all of us here. So there we go. We got let's see. Let's cut this bad boy open. We'll take the top off here. Just shave the top off. Oh, yeah. This is going to be good and hot. I'm going to show both parts. Whoops. Let's get that off the screen. Did you hear that? What's up, JDS? I haven't said hi to everybody. Let me go in. Let me do this before I start, mowing down on this. Remember, maybe I should mow down on this, and then we'll go to the chat and say hi to everybody. How about that? Does that sound like a plan? Give me... let's get rid of this. Remove. No. There we go. So we have not a very big pepper. None of my peppers out that are growing out there are very big. I got Carolina Reaper out there that doesn't look like this. So this can't be the Carolina Reaper. This has got. It smells like a very green pepper. It has a very green peppery smell to it. So Carolyn was amazing sausage chain. Not a lot of oils on the knife. Nothing really left behind. So not a very oily pepper. Of course, I just took it off the vine 3-4 hours ago. So, and not quite as big as the one that Joe, I want some free peppers. Well, I can send you some peppers once these things really start producing their MJS. All right, so we're going to do this, and then we're going to read everybody's in the chat. Say hi to everybody in the chat. So here we go. First pot out of okay. All right. So it's a hot one. It's starting off at a good 3. All right. So let's go to the top of the chat, shall we? We'll start reading off people's names. First person was Felming, the ultimate grave taker. What's up, Felming? Good to see you, man. Eileen, Valoo the fam. What's up, Eileen? Good to see you, girl. We got Peppers in Kentucky living in the house. Papper showed up in Nashville as well. So Donald Morris, my male merchandise model. What's up, Donald Morris? Good to see you, my friend. Sir Chad from Lone Star Beer Reviews from Texas is in the house. Texas in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you. Killer Creations is up here, man. What's up, Killer Creations? How are you, man? Ooh. All right, that is hot. Jenny Books and Vlogs is here. What's up, Jenny O? Good to see you. Neighbor Girls in the house. Erica. No, Erica. I know. How you doing, Erica? Good to see you. See, I make fun of people because I don't mean it maliciously, but sometimes I upset people and I don't ever see them back. So hope you never go away, Erica. Saucy Shay, my saucy brother's here. What's up, man? How you doing? So right now we're at about a 4.5. We'll give it a 4.5 right now. My throat is starting to burn. And I hate throat burn. Blake Hurst is in the house. What's up, Blake Hurst? Good to see you, man. Woo. Holy crap. Yeah, some good throat burn going on here. Harry, the metal. Music Maniac is in the house. What's up, Harry? How you doing? Lazy Nate. Yeah, I know. I said New Orleans probably instead of Nashville, didn't I? Ooh, it happened. Ooh. I got a good mouth burn going. And talking doesn't help it. Aiden Near's in the house. What's up, Aiden Near? Good to see you, man. Ooh. Jadzia Dax is here. What's up, Jadzia? Good to see you. I take the glasses off so you can see the tears flowing, but then I couldn't read you guys. Woo. JDS is in the house. What's up, JDS? Good to see you, man. The Hunt for Heat. Cindy's in the house. E-Waste Mike. Hey, Phil, glad to see you. You're still kicking. Hello, all. What's up, E-Waste? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Woo. Crazy Ann is in the house. What's up, Crazy Ann? Good to see you. Whew. All right. Well, there you go. We have shouted everybody out of the chat. Now I can go back to. So of course we got to do the routine, right? We got to let this thing peek out. I think this thing is peaked out. I want to say this thing is every bit. It's a different kind of burn than the tincture. I chewed it up really well. It's an all over burn on the inside of the mouth. I got the throat, the roof of my mouth, the tongue, the sides of the tongue. Everything right now is on fire. And I'm going to give this every bit of a 5.5 now. It hasn't maxed out. Usually takes them about 5 minutes or so for the heat to max out. Diving with R5 is here. Crystal's here. What's up, Crystal? How you doing, girl? Hadn't seen you in a while. Whew. Holy crap. Samantha Lee Originals is in the house. What's up, Sam? How you doing? Holy crap. So part of what we want to do tonight, and this is all part of building my tolerance back up. The tincture I did last night that the video came out this morning, as the mouth starts salivating heavy, it's all part of building up my tincture, building up my tincture, building up my tolerance again. Let's keep this from running into my mouth, shall we? It's good to see the face watering again. Got the sprinklers going on the face. Whew. Wow. There's that pepper burp. Didn't give you hiccups this time. If you watched the tincture video, if you didn't, it's one that says faces of death in the thumbnail, because I made a lot of different faces during that video. A lot of hurting going on. And that was one of those ones I almost threw up. I put it this way. I've got about 7 or 8 cans in this bucket down here. And I got to the point where it kind of came up to here. And I took the cans and stuff out of the bucket in order to have something to spew into if I had to spew. So luckily I didn't have to spew. So that's all good. So there we go. Ooh. All right, so I think we have maxed out. Again, usually when you start getting that capsaicin high, that's when you start mixing up your words. You really got to think about what you're saying, because you can easily say the wrong thing or say something. That's still hot, though. Holy mackerel. So we got a couple of videos out there. If you want to check them out, if you haven't already checked them out, please do. We got the tincture video that we did last night that came out this morning. I also did a video with my wife. If you haven't seen that yet, Connie and I reviewed Cindy's balls. So we've done that. I actually put 4 or 5 videos out in the past week, just trying to get back. We were gone for 11 days, just trying to get some content back out there. You guys are interested in what we're doing and how we're doing it. Holy mackerel. So I know y'all don't want to hear about Nashville anymore, right? Well, I tell you what, every time we get on someone's stream, whether it be mine or Jimmy's, Nashville always seems to be the topic, man. We enjoyed ourselves. Me and the wife, we really enjoyed ourselves going hanging out in Nashville. So, oh, there it is. Saucy was nice enough to put it in there. There is the link to Mr. and Mrs. Spicy. Matter of fact, I was thinking about just taking the names and making a sticker. And then I'm thinking about taking her, like her Facebook avatar, my Facebook avatar, and putting them together and making a sticker. So something. I gotta get her to do another review now. She's got this alcoholic beverage called Two Chicks. It's tequila lemon lime with real tequila in it. It's not, they didn't use wine to try to make a tequila taste. Actually, tequila with lemon lime, and the name of it's Two Chicks. I said that. She really likes that. So I thought get her involved in something that she wants to do and kind of tell you folks what she thinks of it. Of course, I would try some of it too, just because, you have a male perspective. So I always want to have a male and female perspective on things. I think it's important to, considering your audience is a mix of male and female folks. And some of our mix are of both, but all right. So I would say right now we're still salivating, probably down to a 3. I think we got up to about a 5.5. I think 5.5 is about as high as I got to. And this is starting to come back down. So that's good. I'd actually thought about doing a dirty nutsack. But I wanted to have one of those fresh peppers first. And Then we can build up to the dirty nutsack maybe tomorrow or Sunday. We'll see. We'll see how this sets on my stomach. Because again, I haven't had a fresh pod, a really hot one, since last year. So if Jim Bob is still there, look out for Dolly. Oh, she purdy. She is purdy. You know, we didn't do a lot of the Nashville stuff as far as the Grand Ole Opry or the Country Music Hall of Fame. Wife had been to the Country Music Hall of Fame. I don't know. When I looked at the price of it and what we were doing and whatnot, I'd just much rather go walk back down Broadway and hang out at a bar and kind of sit there and listen to the music. Even though we're not huge country music fans, a lot of the music they play down there is is like some of the classic country. So we like the classic country for sure. So now, if you've ever been, I don't know if you've ever been to Nashville. We stayed right downtown, and our hotel, unfortunately, was at the top of Broadway, actually a road over. It's called 8th Street out there. And you had to walk upstairs. See, you got to pay attention to what you're talking about. You have to walk up a hill, very steep hill, every night after you get done drinking or hanging out down in the bars. So what's up, Jimmy Pickles? Matter of fact, that was the guy if you rewind this, Jimmy, you might be able to tell what pepper I just ate. I didn't buy any ghost peppers from you, but it was a long red pepper. And I don't know if the primatalis I bought were red or not. But it was hot. Mine aren't growing very big, and I got a feeling my plants aren't very big, and that's my fault because I got them buried in clay. My yard's clay, and it's really not allowing the stalks and the stems of these things are strong as hell, but they don't seem to be getting very big. Again, it's my fault. I got to get out there. I got to get some. I think next year I'm just going to do a raised garden. If I do a garden at all, I'm going to get my own soil, no clay. No, don't have to worry about any grass growing up, any tilling anything up, and we're going to get some. We're going to get some peppers and do it the right way. This way, I thought, I get them in the ground. I wouldn't have to water them not as often. And I'm not having to water them as often because we've had a very wet summer so far. But I should be out there weeding the damn things because there's plenty of grass growing up in between like rows of peppers and that kind of stuff. And I'm sure that's taking nutrients and probably choking out my peppers and keeping them things from growing the way they should. So I've been kind of lazy about that, but I was gone for 11 days. So, and I haven't gotten to it since I got back. What's up, Matt J? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, it looks like a ghost, but I didn't buy any. That's weird. I could probably go out here and find my little seed packs that I got out here and figure out what it was. But yeah, I don't know what it was because again, I didn't buy any ghosts. We bought the primatalis, the purple jalapenos. I know which ones those are. Something junior. So I put jalapeno red. That wouldn't be a jalapeno red because it was too freaking hot for a jalapeno red. I picked 3 hot and I had the yellow scorpions. So I don't know. I don't know what it was. I don't know what the hell I ate. Some random, but they all are on that plant coming off the same way. So, all right, we're going to roll the dice, and we are going to put. Oh, geez, hit invite. We're gonna roll the dice. There we go. Put the link out there. Lisa Lee, what's up, girl? How you doing? Good to see you, girl. Oh, my goodness. Right? Well, and it's funny because Nelson from Craving Capsaicin lives right down, 20 minutes from my house. And he just had his first pod, that super hot, that he ate. Actually, I don't even think it was a super hot. He had his first pod come out of his garden. I always already think of my stuff's all late and stuff, but maybe this is the right time that stuff really starts popping. So I'm doing really good, Lisa Lee. I hope you're doing the same. Holy mackerel. All right, so now I keep saying holy mackerel. Probably not. Yeah, we are down. There's still a mild burn left behind. Probably about a 1.5 now. So yeah, that was a good pepper. So Again, you see scrolling along the bottom. What's up, Shane M? How you doing, man? Hey, Shane M came back. All right. I was noticing a couple people that are normally members that weren't members. I don't want to say anything out here. I try to contact people when their membership expires because I know I just had to replace my credit card, and now I got to go back and redo all of my stuff. So I know that happens from people from time to time, but I don't ever want to say anything on here. But I have noticed that some people that are normally members aren't right now, which is fine. I mean, again, I haven't been going live. I mean, that's the whole part about going live, right? That's the whole part about membership. You know, when someone goes live, you got the special emojis and things like that. Being members on a thing where someone goes live doesn't make a lot of sense. So, what's up, Nick Jones? How you doing, man? Good to see you, my friend. Since you did rejoin and you are back in the fray, let's give you Shane M. We will give him a little lady tata. Let's see here. Where are we at? Oh, let's see. We'll go with this girl. Here we go. Holy mackerel. There you go. All right. We have got someone in the basement now, and I don't have an intro for this guy, but you know what? We will use this one because it's appropriate.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
What's up, Jimmy Pickles?
I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. What's going on, Phil? I haven't been on your show for like an entire year.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, I just been working, chugging coffee, freaking kicking ass every day, man.
Hands and fingers and face burning all the time.
I'm conceding every day for the last month now.
I often wonder, you guys that handle that stuff all the time, you must put gloves on to go to the bathroom. You take them off to work, you put gloves on to go to the bathroom.
Well, I put double gloves on.
Yeah.
And then I actually wear a gas mask when I'm stupid every year because being stupid is fun. I never use gloves for the first time, and then I make sure I rub my eyes and then go to the bathroom, and I have a great time.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to fall asleep. You're not going to have any problems with that. You know, you'll be good.
Yeah.
Every now and then everybody in this business makes that mistake. You know, as I reach up with my knuckle to rub my eye, because there's no way I'm touching my face with my hands because that pepper I cut open. But it's I'll make that mistake eventually. So you saw that pepper?
Yes, it looked like a ghost, but sometimes in the beginning, the first yield, peppers don't always look exactly. I don't know how tall your plant is or anything like that.
He's 1.5 feet.
Yeah, sometimes you don't get perfect shapes on the first yield, especially smaller plants. I don't know. I know you got seeds from me. It could have been something extra, or maybe one of the packages opened up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows? I can only guess. There's 30,000 types in the world. I've grown over 1,000 types.
We got another person in the basement. We're going to bring him up. Be cool, Fulton.
What's going on, man?
What's up, Fulton?
How you doing, Fulton? Good to see you, man.
I'm just getting ready for the big day.
What's up, Hike with Mike? What big day?
Yeah.
Get married.
Are you getting married? No, you're not getting married.
No.
For real?
My birthday's coming up, Phil. You know that.
Dude, we've been talking about your birthday for like 2 months. Are you going to have your birthday already or what?
Not until this Tuesday.
I mean, chicks go for the birthday month. I mean, you've been going for the birthday 2 months.
Happy birthday. Happy early birthday.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I don't know. That guy's my hero. I want a birthday month.
Right? Well, chicks always get them because the wives are always like, "It's my birthday month." It's like, all right, it can be your birthday month. Us guys, we just kind of get ignored with our birthdays, right?
Oh,
Yeah. But
Let's
these
go to
young,
the force and staying out a little bit too late.
right?
That's our birthday.
Guys, these young guys here, Fulton's going to be 22 years old.
22.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I got kids Fulton's age. I got kids that are 9 years older than Fulton. Oh boy, here we go now. It's about to get crazy. Hold on a second. Oh no, I ain't letting that circle up here. I gotta be able to see a face. You ain't fooling me with that circle. If I don't see a face, you ain't coming out of the basement. Because we won't be fooled again. I think that's a fact, right?
People again.
Did
Which is what
anybody
happened.
see the new space? Did anybody see the new Space Jam yet?
I've heard about the new Space Jam. I have not seen it. I have been told by people that they shouldn't have made another one because it wasn't very good. But
I heard it was a true story.
Well, LeBron James is in that one.
don't say that. That's fake news.
Yeah.
It'll get us pulled off of here. Oh, there he is. All right, now I'll bring you up. Jeez, oh, Pete. What's up, Raven?
What's going on, Raven?
No, a whole lot.
Hello, Raven.
How's it going, guys?
Good. So so I'm sure you sell seeds year round. When does it start to tail off? When do people really just stop planting seeds? Or are there people growing them in the house?
People buy seeds daily. Some people have greenhouses. I don't ship international, but I know there's agencies and people who redirect. So it's like when we're done with our season, then we go to Australia and all the other countries. So, I mean, it's nonstop, but things are they're picking up in the last couple of days. But summertime, my seed sales slow up. It's usually April, May, June, July, August, and then September, October, November. Those are like the $1 million days that I feel like I could buy a yacht in the matter of a couple of days. And then all of a sudden it plummets again. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm doubling and tripling every year.
That's good. And are you still a one-man show?
I'm still one-man show. That's why I chug coffee.
Wow. I can't imagine. Because I can remember some of your rooms. Now, have you evolved from what I saw a couple of years ago with your small rooms inside the house?
I'm never calling again. I was getting a phone call. I'm like, nope.
Because I can remember those small rooms used to show with all the different pepper plants and whatnot. Has that area grown, or have you gone to are you still that same operation?
Same operation. It just, I mean, I got all this around me. The racks.
Oh, okay.
Oh crap! I almost freaking dropped my phone. Anyway, I don't want to freaking go too crazy. It's like we're
Right.
dancing here. I'm getting dizzy here. I didn't even drink. Anyway, so then I got racks. I do like 3,000 plants, a little bit over 3,000 plants. I'm mass producing, high yields on everything.
You got 3,000 plants?
Yeah.
Not producing peppers right now.
Yes,
You got how the hell can you keep up with 3,000 plants?
coffee.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
Holy
16
man.
hour days, Bill.
I mean, I've seen like a picture of your your plants with your webbing and stuff around them, but I had no clue how many you had.
Yeah, that doesn't fit everything in the picture.
Well, no, but
Yeah,
you have to have like farmland for that, huh? Well, how many acres you got?
half an acre. That's all.
So you don't
No,
have a lawn to mow.
I have to put them under net, so I got 10, 20, 30 plants under each net.
Oh, okay. So
So
you
you
know,
figure I got, I think, to do exact, I think it's 12 to 15 rows, the main, and then I got some in the far back corner. So if you figure it out, it's anywhere from 150 to 300 plants per row, and then just times it.
wow.
So it's that. I mean, and my game plan is within 5 years, I'm going to buy more. I'm going to buy maybe 4 or 5 acres, maybe more than that, and then start hiring people. I may hire some people. I've done some interviews already to bring people in. I fired somebody already before they started. The girl was cutting her grass and she was texting. I'm like, she's going to do that for her own yard. She's going to do it here. You freaking thing. I went like this. Yo, you're fired. But
There's our old buddy Deadhead. How you doing, Deadhead? Deadhead. What's up, man? I just had to do it, Deadhead. Deadhead. Oh, hey,
And this
JCT.
is
How you
what I
doing?
always do. I say, what's happening, Doc?
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
bunny. What's up, Raven?
What?
Raven, can you do any impersonations?
Not very good.
I did some.
He does a pissed off
Impersonate,
conservative very well.
What about you, Phil? Impersonations tonight?
I don't do any impersonations. No, I don't have any at all. Ah,
I met you
Don't
on my
bullshit
21st
us.
birthday.
just hoping that everybody that's coming to the channel today has a fabulous time. You all interact with one another. You check out each other's channel, and that everybody is wonderful to one another. Have an absolutely splendid, wonderful time. It's fabulous, fantastic. And you know what? If you can't do it right, you're fired. There you go. I've worked on it a little. I got to get more of the correct words that I get to doing the fabulous and stuff, and it's just
Well, you gotta listen to him more and more
I do.
times.
Well, I was listening to him a lot back in the day. Now you don't hear him as on as often. So I'm going to do a video with that on, and I think I'm going to do some peppers with that on. So then just like with Jim Bob, I can act any way I want to, right? Because Jim Bob, he can't handle the heat. It's tilted the wrong way for Jim Bob. So yeah. Oh, but that's a couple of characters that we do. Lone Star likes my spicy Trump. Oh, see, when I get ready to do it, I do the video. I have to go get me a red tie. That's the one thing that's held me up from doing it because I've got a nice suit. Most guys should have at least one nice suit. I've got a nice suit. I just don't have a red tie with it. You got to have a red tie.
Or a pink tie. Sometimes he wears pink
Yeah, but I think everybody knows him for the
with the red tie. Yes.
red tie is definitely
Red Power time.
Yep. And it's funny too, red power tie. I go back to the days where I used to have to wear a suit for my job. When I first got into sales, I was actually selling hot tubs and fireplaces. And we wore nice suits. And of course I was 24, 25 years old, young, slender Marine, fresh out of the Corps. And back then, power ties were these floral ties. All these different, everybody that I worked with, their power ties were all these big floral ties and everything else. And I look back at those ties and those things are so damn ugly now.
Remember the jazz ties, the thin black?
Yeah.
I never had one, but I remember people having a thin jazz tie.
Now, see, that was when I was in high school, and then they had the ties that were knit. They were just straight and they were knitted. I don't know if you remember those, but I can remember in high school I went through probably a phase for like 3 months where I don't know what was wrong with me because I was a rocker, but I went through this phase. That wasn't my senior year. I was my junior and senior year is probably when I first got to high school. I don't remember, but I went through a phase for like 3 months where I was wearing ties to school every day. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I think one year in my life I wore a jean jacket with a rat pin and an Iron Maiden patch.
Oh, that's what I was listening to when I was in. We could. Oh, there we go. Yep. And he's like my kids. He's got the tie already tied, so all he's got to do is tighten it up.
It's what they call a cheat tie.
Yeah,
That's what I do too.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Fast and easy.
What's up, Sherry Watson? How you doing, girl?
It's like a zipper tie.
There's a zipper. Okay.
My mind's blown.
That looks like that's weird. Huh.
Yeah.
Now I always have to, now I've tried to help my boys tie a tie. Do it. I got to do it on myself. So I just do it on myself, get it right, take it off, put it on their head, give it to them. So
Yeah.
of course I learned how to do one before I went in the military, but once I was in the Marine Corps, then you had to be able to tie your own. You had to be able to make it pucker. It had to be the bottom, where it went up into the knot. It came out. It had to have this little dimple in it. It had to be done just a certain way. Everybody had to look the same. So,
Well, they call these cheat ties because there's like a little zipper on it.
yeah. So it's not a normal tie that you tie. It's already done for you. All right.
Yeah. They
What?
call them cheat ties for a reason, is because it's a way of cheating. So people think that you tied your own tie.
I don't think anybody cares if you tied your own tie or not. Now, if you could tie a bow tie, though, that's a talent.
Yeah, that would be a talent.
Yeah, that's one of those things they say is a talent. If you can tie a bow tie, then you're talented. How you doing, Rebecca Felter? Hey, there's my buddy Killdeer. What's happening, Killdeer? And I got some Sasquatch footage that I'm going to be using. I haven't got it done yet, but we'll give Killdeer his typical intro.
Intro.
How you doing, Killdeer? He could have put his suit away. Mr. Fulton's just too cool for school today, man.
Yeah. Well, I just had my job coach on Thursday. Oops.
There we go.
But he said that he's gonna call the boy now. I think I could work at a movie theater, because that would be a good idea.
Happy birthday. We got our sunglasses on your birthday. Birthday on month.
Thank you.
Now that was fun.
It was. So, anyways, I think I might be a movie theater job. What do you think, Phil?
Be what?
I'm gonna be a movie, probably a movie theater guy that does the
Like a ticket taker or something?
projectors or something.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
like that.
They call them ushers for a reason.
Yeah. Sing it, Chad. Sing it. I know you are, Chad. My park manager's wife was starting crap. Oh, I tell you, man. Everybody's got that one person that, you know what, whether it's at your job or at your spouse's job, if that one person that if you could just get rid of that one person at your job or your spouse's job, everything would be perfect, right? You like your job except for that person, or you like your job except for that person. So
Why'd you point at me?
you just happen to be in the way.
Yeah. The guy drinks too much coffee, never gets any work done, and never shuts up.
Because I got one person at my job. This would probably, I would feel, yeah. But I won't go into that considering no one watches. But from work, but we won't go into that. But yeah, I know plenty of people that one person they could get rid of at their job would make their life a lot better. So, so we did talk about merchandise. I don't know if anybody wants to get in on this. We are not going to require a super chat tonight, but what we are going to do is we are going to give away a T-shirt. Now you can go to my Teespring account. You can pick out any T-shirt you like. All you got to do is give me your information, and I'll get it sent out to you. So all you got to do in the chat is just put in the word in, I-N, and I'll write your name down. And anybody that wants, so that's what's up, Sir Chad? How you doing?
I wear my sunglasses at night. I'm so cool. I wear my sunglasses at
Moonstorm.
I told you I'd jump on and sing it.
What's
There you
up,
go.
man?
What up, everybody?
We got Eileen.
Hello, I'm sorry.
We got JCT.
Ooh, little
Aiden here.
Belgian porn beer. Stella Artois.
Stella Rosa.
Little Belgian porn beer.
We got Lone Star in here.
Dax is in.
We got Neighbor Girl.
So what you up to, Lone Star?
Mayberry, Jadzia.
Been down at the pool all day, and I'm absolutely lobsterfied.
Crazy Ann's in. And Sherry.
I'm trying to go in order here, dude, so I don't get it screwed up.
I would show you, but
Jadzia, Mayberry, I got in there already. Crazy Ann, Killdeer.
got my nice OG bot glass.
Oh, that's nice. Let's see that again.
It says get fucked up. That's
I need to get over to his merchandise stuff and get stuff, man. He's got some cool stuff over there. Some cool artwork on some of his stuff.
That he does. Yeah, I was on a live stream with him a while back, and he's like, this was his first glass that he created. And I was like, I want it because I love OGBot.
Yeah, that's a cool. And he just started OGBot right after me and him met about a year ago. That's when he started doing OGBot, and then of course he added a voice to it and everything else. So,
cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
What you drinking?
Yep.
I saw you drinking some.
Yeah, I've got a
oil over there.
I got a Backwoods Bastard going.
Oh, nice.
I think I'm just gonna have that tonight, and I got a little Elijah Craig in the glass over here. So
I got this, and then I got about 2 shots worth of Old Humble left.
yeah. So, all right. Well, I'm going to pull the wheel up, so everybody. I can't see anybody, but feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
And Pepper's nice to actually finally get to meet you. Now you know I'm not a troll on your channel.
Let's see here. We are going to. Holy mackerel!
Goodness gracious!
Feel free to talk. I can't see you guys, so
Cheers to beers.
names in. We got Cindy in there too. All right, see Cindy.
What up, Miss Cindy? What up, Mayberry?
There we go. So we got
And what up, my fellow Texan Sherry B. Watson?
we got
Yeah, I
Put me
actually
too.
I got 10 different hot sauces. I got a freaking review here pretty soon. I got from what was that festival that me and Groovy went to?
That's Fest.
Which one?
That's Fest.
Yes, that one. Yeah, I got a bunch of hot sauces from there.
Good place to get them, man. You get right there and you can see everything that they've got.
Yeah, I got some pucker butt and I got some angry Angry. I can't think of the name of it. Angry something.
Angry Irishman.
No. Angry. Some animal. I forgot what it's called. I got a bunch of different ones. Found some fellow Texas hot sauce companies too. That's pretty cool.
All right, I'm going to read off the names here. If I missed you, oh, there's Raven. Can I get Raven in there? Pickles, you weren't in here.
I'm trying to figure out how
Vaughn
Raven
Woodson,
got his
too.
name being a Cowboy fan.
Jimmy, are you in? You want a shirt?
What? What? Yes, are you talking about this?
Yeah. I was like,
Well,
you're a
stop.
Raven, but yeah, you got a Cowboy logo.
All right. So look. So
I
here's
bought
what we.
this shirt a couple years
Here's,
ago.
here's who I've got. I've got Eileen. I've got JCT. I've got Aideneer. I've got Lone Star. I've got Neighbor Girl. I got Mayberry. I got Jadzia. I got Crazy Ann, Killdeer, Matt J, Cindy, Fulton, Raven, and Jimmy Pickles. Anybody else? Saucy Shane.
What up, Saucy, brother?
Saucy, what's up?
All you got to do is let me know you're in, and we'll get your name on there. And then all you got to do is go to my Teespring and pick out a shirt and a color and a size. All right. So we are going to go back to here. We will share screen here. Share.
So how was that pepper that you ate, Phil? Do you think that was a ghost or a habanero, or was it a Carolina? Or
The heat wise, it was every bit of a Carolina Reaper.
oh wow,
But it wasn't shaped like one. And none of them on that plant is shaped like one.
it wasn't as fat as I'm used
Well,
to.
you know,
seeing.
Carolina Reaper, yeah. My soil and my system over here is so screwed up. Nothing has been quite right. So, all right. So let's give this thing a shuffle here, shall we? Shuffle, shuffle, and we will give it a spin.
Killdeer. Oh, we're on the line.
Jadzia Dax.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jadzia.
Congrats.
You got it.
So Jadzia, all you got to do, it doesn't have to be your home address, whatever address you want me to send it to. Just go to my email. It's real easy. It's everythingspicyphil@gmail.com. Go to my Teespring. You can find it under Everything Spicy. Pick out a color, a style, whether it's everything spicy, keep it spicy, whatever it happens to be. Send me know the size and everything you want, and I'll get it sent out to you right. The sooner you send it to me, I do it. The day you send it to me is usually the day I'll get on the computer at work. I'll do it, and then I will send you a screenshot of when it should be there and everything else. So, what's up, Annie? How you doing, man?
The dirty nutsack. Do it. Do it.
There's a dirty nutsack one in there, yeah.
That's one of my favorites. I've got to get one of those.
Have you ever seen the dirty nutsack, Jimmy?
No,
It's my own creation. I usually would take a super
I'm
hot
actually afraid
pepper.
now.
I actually take a super hot pepper, cut the top off of it, kind of hollow it out a little bit, stick a tube of terror nut down into it, and then put some tincture in there. So the pepper is the sack, the tube of terror nut is the nut, and then we got a little liquid in there with some tincture, and that's my dirty nut sack.
That's
And
some
what-
powerful heat.
It is
And
some
OG
powerful heat.
And didn't Oji-san draw the shirt for that?
He did a logo. Well, yeah, you could, when you go on there, you can see there's two Dirty Nutsack shirts. One's just hashtag Dirty Nutsack, and the other one's got a saying on it. It says, everybody likes a good Dirty Nutsack, and it's got the actual artwork on there. So, what's up, Nathan? How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Well, I better head off here anyways, Phil. I got some cleaning done.
All right,
Get done.
Fulton. Thanks for coming up, man. You have a great night.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Hey,
Happy-
Phil, don't forget, you're welcome to come to my stream on this Tuesday.
this Tuesday. I will be at work, but you'll
It's
probably be
at-
after I get to work.
It's at 5.
Well, I work until 5 Eastern time. So maybe I'll see you on the
Okay.
way home.
Okay,
All
sounds
right.
good.
See you, Fulton.
Have a good night, Fulton.
See ya. Keep it
And I'm out
spicy.
here too. I got to eat dinner.
All right, guys. Have a good night. See you, Jimmy. See you,
See you,
Fulton.
James.
See ya.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
night, Jimmy. And then there were three.
And then there were 3.
I think what Fulton was saying was,
What's
I
that?
think Fulton was saying it was at 5:30 at his time,
At
which is
5 o'clock, wherever.
Pacific
Oh,
time
okay.
or whatever time he is. It'll be like 7 o'clock your time. So
Well, he's in Indiana, so he's probably an hour behind me. So it'll probably be 6 o'clock. So 5 o'clock his time is 6 o'clock my time. So yes, that's the correct email, Jadzia. So yeah, I can feel that pepper inside of me, but there is no real pain from it. But I can tell you that it's there.
Getting a belly burn.
No, it's not burning. It's not burning, but it's like I said. I know it's there. So it might be one of those things. I doubt it with only one, but it might be one of those things that wakes you up in the middle of the night in 10, 15 minutes, and then you go back to bed. It may not, but we'll see how it passes through the system. And again, today is like my testing for fresh pods again to see how many. Because I can tell you, 2 years ago when I was growing them myself, I would do these live streams out on the front porch, and I could easily eat 2 Carolina Reapers. Third one was questionable as far as whether that would keep me up at night. But I could do most nights. I had a big mound of peppers back then too. So
See, I like the Carolina Reaper like in a sauce or in some type of food, but just eating a pod by itself. I mean, I've heard Groovy say it's very floral. I don't know if I'm really a fan of like a floral pepper.
yeah, and Carolina Reapers are a floral pepper. They definitely got that florally taste to them. But most of us are eating pods for the for the challenge, for the heat factor, for a lot of reasons why we do a lot of that kind of stuff is for that. And so you get beyond, at least for me, I get beyond the taste. So
Yeah.
What's up, Boosh and Bubba? Growing Reapers for the first time this year. There you go. Then Donald Morris comes in at the end with an in.
In. Whoops.
Little late
Donald,
with that.
you were an hour and $1 late.
Yeah, because I got like a ton of hot sauces from that festival that are, they're sweet, but they have Reaper in them, so they're like a sweet heat.
Well, that's what I was just watching. Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic before I came up here.
Yeah, that strawberry one.
Yeah, that strawberry one that he did with Devin.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, hey, Groovy, there's nothing wrong with strawberries, dude. If you don't like strawberries, there's something un-American about you.
That is true.
That's all I got to say.
Strawberry ice
Well,
cream. Come on.
Well, if you're allergic to strawberries, you can't deal with strawberries.
Well, he wasn't allergic to strawberries. If you're allergic to strawberries, that's a whole different story.
Well,
But to not like the taste of a strawberry, I mean, that's like eating strawberries are almost like eating sugar. They're so sweet and they're so good and yummy.
Mm-hmm.
I could just sit there and eat myself sick on strawberries.
I mean, I'll even get a strawberry like in a good winter, like a good summertime. Get a strawberry and put like a little bit of either brown sugar or just normal cane sugar on them and eat them. Granted, they have enough sugar in them, but putting a little bit on it, oh, amazing.
Yeah. I keep trying hot sauces, the hot sauces with fruit and stuff on ice cream. I just like my ice cream to be cold.
Mm-hmm.
And, I have never been much for adding, and I've tried it because I've got the Hellfire blueberry. I've got one with I think it was dragon fruit that Cindy sent me, and I've tried them on the ice cream, and it does not appeal to me. It does not appeal to me.
I have the purple rhino, and on the bottle it says it's good on ice cream and daiquiris, and I'm tempted to go buy some vanilla ice cream and just dump a ton of that on there just to give it a spin.
And Nathan, I'm like you when it comes to that. Strawberry ice cream doesn't really taste the right kind of strawberry. It tastes like strawberry quick to me is not like strawberries.
No.
You know what I'm saying? and that's kind of what the strawberry
That's
ice cream.
kind of
I would
an
much rather
artificial
have-
flavoring.
Yeah, I would much rather have vanilla ice cream with real strawberries on it, or a strawberry topping made from real strawberries, than a strawberry ice cream. What's up, Muggsy? How you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a while.
Cheers, Muggsy.
See, you go live on these nights some nights, and you never know who's going to show back up.
True.
Well, I haven't been live on a Friday night in some time, so
Well, Premier Hell is on right now.
yeah, I saw that he was on before I came up here, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not going to let that keep me from going on." So I don't even know if the guy even still monetized anymore.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
yes, he still is.
Is he?
Premier Hell.
Premier Hell.
Oh, Premier.
Yeah, he had some issues and whatnot. You know, he was off of YouTube for quite some time. Now he pops up every now and then. So
Is that the one that always goes on there with like the cat
the
face?
cat, that is easy.
Yeah.
He's known as the cat. Whenever anybody sees the cat, they always think of him. Now there are a few other people that have done it from time to time, but that was definitely his. That was his shtick for a long time.
Yeah. Every time I would always go to his channel, it was always the cat face.
I did it. I came up with a. I came on some people's stream with a cat head.
Yeah,
Kind of stole it from him.
yeah. Well, yours
I
is
had that happen.
different because your glasses kind of make the eyes look goofy. You know, when,
Or they literally, I can't. I be honest, with you, I can't really see as much.
well, yeah, none of us can. You take the damn glasses off, and we might as well be blind. I mean,
Well, no, I could see.
I can see you, but guys, but I can't see facial expressions, and I can kind of make out channel names, but not what anybody's got. They're saying on their in their comments.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, with like me, my glasses are more for like distance and at nighttime because like when I'm driving at night, if I don't have my glasses, I might as well just smack into a car or something.
Yeah.
I cannot see at all at night.
Well, if you can tell, there's like what they call bifocals.
oh, yours are. Yeah, mine are what they
Yeah.
call. I think they call them progressive or something.
Mhm.
So the bottom is only like a one-time magnifier. It makes it so where what I'm reading here is I can read, and then it makes stuff out there now clearer. So like when I mow the lawn or I'll do something outside, if I don't need my glasses to really see anything, I don't wear glasses. But I'll wear them driving. I don't need them driving, but I think when I wear them driving, I think things like deer don't blend in with the scenery as well when I got the glasses on as when I got them off. So
Well, like with me, my driver's license says I have to have glasses because whenever I took my driving test, I failed. Then I put my glasses on and I passed. So if I'm caught without glasses, I get a ticket.
I got you. And 99% of the time when I'm driving, I got my glasses on too. So, but sometimes it's good just to take them off to give your eyes a rest. So,
Yep.
Boosh and Bubba. So still refusing to admit I need glasses. It only really became a problem for me because I sit in front of a computer at work selling cars. I got to go to the computer. When I started doing this to try to focus on stuff, it was like, all right. So I went up to to Meyer, buy a one-time magnifier, just a generic pair of frames, $20, and that's where I got started. I did that probably for, this is my second pair of glasses, probably 3 years. I probably did that up until my late 40s. So probably started at 40 and then went into my late 40s just buying $20 pairs of glasses from Meyer. Now, of course, the magnifying strength kept going up, and that's when I decided when I go to see the eye doctor, we were going to have them test everything. And, yeah, that's when they got, they're not transition. I always want to say transitions, and I know transitions.
I cannot stay in transition. They
Are the
age
ones that
me
tint.
so bad. They turn gray, not black.
Yeah, these don't have a line like bifocals do. They work like bifocals, but they don't actually have a line like bifocals do. So,
And I get a lot of people asking me because I have prescription sunglasses, and I'll go into a store and I'll wear my sunglasses. I mean, I don't even think about it because they're prescription and it helps me see. And people are like, "Why are you wearing your sunglasses inside?" I'm like, "Oh, they're prescription. I don't have my normal glasses with me."
Yeah, I want to get some of those things that will clip on my sunglasses.
That's what my mom had.
My friends got them, and there was a pair left. Customer left a pair behind, but they don't fit my glasses, and they still haven't been 6 months. They still haven't come back and picked, but they don't fit my glasses well. So I got a little spring thing in them, and you just kind of make them bigger and put them on your glasses. And so,
Well,
but I
you
think they have a nice pair.
got to find the right size for your glasses too.
Yep. Well, I got fancy glasses. I didn't realize I got fancy glasses. I can't even tell you what they are right now. The lady, we were looking at different glasses, and I didn't even take the time. I don't know if you can see it on there.
A little bit.
Probably not.
Not as bad as. I mean,
What are they? I'm almost embarrassed to say what they are because it's. I mean, I spent like $300 for my glasses with the prescription and tried the anti-glare. Of course, I get the anti-glare so that people would be able to see my eyes when I'm streaming. No one can see my eyes. Still can't see my eyes.
well, yeah, I can.
It's hard to see. I mean,
without the, because you see on my glasses, you see the screen that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
And that's why I kind of put my head down just so it doesn't like you're seeing this. Actually, you can see yourself on my glasses or.
Yeah, no wonder Eileen always calls me handsome. She's legally blind. Thanks, Eileen. There you go. So to Eileen, all of us guys sound handsome. So. Oh goodness.
I have seen a lot of people go online lately, trying to do their things, and now you got YouTube doing these shenanigans to the people too.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Well, telling people what they can say or cannot say.
Oh, I mean, they've always been trying to do that on social media and all that other stuff. So,
well, they're succeeding at it because right now they're.
oh yeah.
And now you have I hate to get into politics, but you have the government coming in telling them to block certain pages on Facebook too.
Oh yeah, I was hearing that stuff the last couple of days too. So, it's what it is. What it is. If they're gonna start doing that stuff, they need to go back to the stuff that was said back at the beginning of COVID that we have since found is incorrect information and get rid of that. But again, I'm not going to get into COVID and the politics and stuff. So at this point in time, unless something really big comes out, I am beyond all of that stuff right now. It keeps my sanity. What do you got there?
I will burn
What
with
do you got
you.
there,
Let me turn my light on. I'll actually do a burn with you. Wow, that's bright. Hold on. Good Lord of mercy. Okay, so I got the good old Bravado, Black Garlic, Carolina Reaper.
Okay.
And then from good old Pucker Butt, the Extra Mean Green, which is a 4 on a 5 heat index.
Nice.
So since you did a burn, I'll do a burn.
Bottle?
I don't know if you want to do another burn, but
let me see what I got here.
whatever the chat decides on, I will do.
You know what? I could probably stomach one of Cindy's balls.
There you go. All right. So, chat, do you want me to do the Bravado or the Pucker Butt? I'll do either one. Because these are my two hottest ones that I have.
I think the Bravado would be good for you to try.
Rossi Shane says
But
mean
somebody-
green.
For the Bravado, I did on my 25-hour live stream. I got tacos and I doused the entire taco with this, and I was lit like a Christmas tree. It was hot. So Eileen says Pucker Butt. Marbury says Pucker Butt. Saucy says Pucker Butt. Matt says Pucker Butt.
Mean green.
I guess you're doing the pucker butt.
Doing the Pucker Butt it is. Cheers, Dad Curry.
Well, that looks like you just opened up a fresh one.
Yes, it was brand new. This was from the festival. I didn't even get to try this one. Like I just started picking sauce that I didn't try, so I have no idea what this tastes like.
It probably tastes good for you.
All right, so cheers.
Cheers.
Woo. Yeah, buddy.
I'm just watching these two do two things at once.
Burn, baby,
He's
burn.
doing Cindy's balls, and he's
Oh,
doing
Cindy's
pucker
balls are
butt.
way more hotter. Believe me. I've yet to try them, but I've
But
seen some
you're
grown
like,
men eat.
well, you're kind of like coughing a little bit there. How you doing, Phil?
It's it's very tasty, very strong peanut butter and chocolate flavor, but it does have that kick to it.
I've yet to try one of Cindy's balls, but from what you've done, from what I've seen from Groovy, and what I've seen from Shane, I can only imagine.
Yeah, I had a couple of them when I did that video with my wife, and then it's funny because my wife had another ones that she had gotten from Cindy, and they were just spicy peanut butter chocolate balls. They weren't the 2.0. And after doing my two balls, I cut one of those open. And I told my wife, "This is just peanut butter and chocolate," because my mouth was already on fire. I went by later that night before I went to bed. That half a ball was still sitting on the cutting board, and I popped it in my mouth, and it was hot. I'm like, "Oh shit!" Now I got to tell my wife that those are hot.
Well, I saw that video. You're like, let me cut into them and eat one to make sure she didn't grab one.
Oh man!
And by the way,
Jones.
this has ghost pepper in it. So
Hey, Flo Beck, how you doing, girl? Good to see you. What's up, Robin Anderson? Good to see you. I got Cindy's balls in the fridge. I'll be chomping on them soon. So Cindy's got blue balls in your fridge, huh, Saucy? Gotcha.
I'm still waiting to try one. I don't know if I don't know if she wants to send me one or not, but I'm still waiting.
I see you got your pecker out there, Nick Jones.
Oh no!
What up, Nick?
Just looks like
Yeah, I might. Hold on. There's about.
There you go.
We all know and love. Why
that's even better.
They kind of look similar.
That noise you hear in the background of my audio is my dog. He's coughing. So
Yeah, I don't hear the dog.
and he's a pug. So
Oh, my one that I did my tincture, Saucy Shane's tincture. My daughter is gaming in the room next to me, and at one point she goes, "Oh, fuck me," and I'm like, "Oh my goodness, really?" So yeah, if you watch the whole video, you'll hear that part in there. It's like, oh my gosh.
that's funny. I will say from that video, y'all have a very, I don't know if that's y'all's dining room or whatever, but I like that. That the wood paneling looks really good.
Yeah, we that's our dining room. Our dining room, living room, and kitchen are under one big cathedral ceiling.
Okay.
So we're sitting at like the breakfast bar, where a lot of times, if it's just 2, 3, 4 of us, we'll sit up there and eat.
Mhm.
If there's any more than that, that's when we move back to the table that was behind us. But yeah, I put all that knotty pine up on the wall. So yeah, we like that. There's a bed and breakfast place out here that me and the wife like going to, and we haven't been there in a while. That is all like knotty pine, log furniture. All their trim is rope. You probably couldn't see it on that video, but the trim between the ceiling and the wall was rope along there. We got snowshoes up on the wall, a big like coping saw up on the wall, different things like that. Just country look, country feel to it. What's up, Scrapper Wolf? How you doing, man?
That's really good.
Ooh.
So what would your wife done if accidentally, hypothetically speaking, she had been into one of the hot ones.
She would have been right off the camera. She would have been. She'd have been very upset with me. Well, see, I've told this story before, but I'd come back from Coney Island, getting her salad and getting me my gyro and fries.
Mm-hmm.
And she's messing around with her stuff, and I got my fries, and I'm putting Carolina Reaper powder on my fries.
Nice.
Well, she reaches over me, grabs one of my fries, and before I could say not to, she sticks the thing in her mouth. Now, she doesn't close her mouth on it, but she gets enough on her mouth where her mouth is burning for like the next 15, 20 minutes. So we've got someone else in the basement. I wonder who it could be. Hello, Gemma.
Hello,
How are
Hey,
you?
Gemma.
I'm good. I've cut my hair off.
You did.
Hello, Miss.
Look,
You shortened
Yeah,
it
I
for
saw
sure.
her
Yeah.
video she did.
Ah.
I saw that video.
yep,
Is
I
it-
cut my hair off. I cut my hair off yesterday. I've cut off 3.5 inches. Is about that much
Wow.
came off.
That is
And oh my
very
god, when I saw the hair on the floor, I literally nearly cried. Like the woman was cutting my hair, and she's like, "Look at all this," and she was like, "Snip, snip, snip." I'm like, it was just falling. I was like, "Oh my god," it was scary.
Well, as it gets a little shorter, it does get a little more manageable, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot more easy for me. Like I brushed it for the first time a couple of hours ago since I had it done. I'm like, the brush just glides right. I don't have to keep pulling it, going, "Ow!" So now I can just brush it and go, "Ooh!" I don't have to yank my hair, so it's quite nice.
Yeah, my girls when they were young always, had long hair like their mom, and I can remember sitting on the couch with my wife, and we'd spray some leave-in hair conditioner in their hair, and we'd sit there and drag that brush through their hair to get all the little tangles and stuff out of it when they were growing up. So, for
Yeah,
sure.
I went to a wedding reception last night, which is why I still have a dress on.
Ah, yeah, dress on and no polka dots.
No, it's like gingham. It's like blue and white.
Okay,
Mhm.
I thought you only wore polka dots.
I do usually, but this is new. This is my friend actually bought me this. My friend bought it for me, so she said, "Oh, you have to wear it." I'm like, "Okay." So
Well, hey, if someone's gonna buy you something, you definitely got to wear it, right?
yeah, of course. I wasn't too comfortable in it to begin with. I was like, "Oh, this is scratchy and I don't like it," and then I had to just kind of get used to it. The collar bit drives me nuts, but
The
Oh,
different
well.
type of material. Yeah.
yeah, so I've had to fold it down because it's really irritating me.
Yeah, yeah. Still wear polka dot bikinis. Do not, Matt J.
And I've actually been drinking alcohol yesterday. I went to an Italian restaurant for dinner and I had 2 cocktails.
You did you?
You know what's good at an Italian restaurant is an Italian an Italian margarita. So good.
I
didn't
had
know
what they
made it
called.
there.
I had it was called a mochacato, and it was peach, with a scent of coffee and a couple of other things. But my god, it kicked my head a couple of hours. I was like, vroom. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, alcohol is a weird thing. If you don't consume alcohol on a normal basis and you have a drink, definitely makes you feel funny.
And so
Yeah, I don't drink alcohol that often because it doesn't agree with me. So when I went out, I was like, oh, I'll have one. I'll be all right. And yeah, then I went out to the wedding reception, and then everyone was like, oh, Gemma, have a drink, have a drink. And I ended up having another like 3 ciders on top of that. So I'm like, I'm fairly tipsy right now.
Yeah, I never even knew an Italian margarita. So instead of putting tequila, they put something else in there, but it's sweeter than like a Mexican margarita.
Huh.
I don't know what it is. If someone wants to look it up in the chat, but it's an Italian margarita. They use something different than tequila. I just don't know.
Hey,
what.
Nick, how you doing?
Yeah, Italian
Hi,
margarita.
Gemma.
You almost would think they'd probably use a wine in place of the liquor, but maybe not.
No, I don't drink wine. If I do drink alcohol, it's usually either cider or vodka and Coke or something along them lines. Wine just no.
Well, my wife can't drink wine or anything that's got wine in it because that makes her puke. So it don't
Yeah,
take. I
me and
bought
wine
her,
have a bad experience. I used to drink wine when I first started drinking alcohol when I was legal age to drink alcohol, and I got so hammered on it that at the time I was living at my dad's house. I was 16, and I ended up being ill for like 3 days. And my dad's like, "You're not going to try that again." And I puked my guts up for 3 days. Not
yeah.
That's
No, I mean,
horrible.
that's all it takes for there's certain things I won't drink alcoholic because I've gotten sick off of them in the past, and one is stupid because it's been over 30 years since I got sick off of it, but there's no way I drink that shit again. It's just like nope.
No, I can't do wine. It's just nope. As soon as I look at it, I'm like, nope.
Oh, it does have tequila. Okay. Never mind. I'm still.
So
First
I'm
thing-
in party mode. My weekend has officially started, and I've survived having a haircut. I've survived going to a wedding reception, and now I'm on YouTube at 5 to 4 in the morning.
Since you did some Reaper, I'm gonna do some Reaper as well. So
There you go.
yeah, this one's like bright red. Yikes! But if you have you ever had Bravado before?
Never had
No.
anything from
Hey
Bravado.
Rebecca, neighbor girl, Maybury. Who else is in
Groovy
here?
actually mentioned it on one of his streams, and I happened to go into
Shane.
Bucky's. And that's where I found it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a 5 on a 5 scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's hot.
Yeah, no, we never had anything from Bravado. I got a bunch of sauces back here I need to review. I want to review them on something. To have a spoonful is great, but I almost want to do them on something. You almost have to have like tacos out here to do them on,
What's
or,
it?
or unless you make some meat, get some meat and fry it up and cook it, and then just put a little of that sauce on there, and you'll.
Well, like when I bought all these sauces, I actually bought beef and chicken to do tacos, and I did a couple. I have a video, but I just haven't edited and all that good stuff yet. But like, if you want to try this, I can send you one if you want to try it. It's pretty good.
I got so many sauces back there. I'd buy one, or I would write the company and tell them I'd do a thing, and they'd probably send me some. So, I just got so much stuff back here to do. I'm not even pandering for any more sauce at the moment. So,
And I also got the from Bravado. It's the pineapple habanero. It's pretty good.
that's good. Now, see, habanero is a good burn without being too hot. And then if you add something like the pineapple, that's Johnny Scoville's got the Pinango that from Chase the Heat, and that's a really good sauce. Not really hot, but it's good flavor. So
Yeah, I use that one on a lot of stuff because it's not butt puckering hot. It's like a good flavor to it.
Hey neighbor girl and Crazy Ann. I just saw you come in.
Oh wow, eyes are. Last time I did that, I made a mistake. I had a little bit of sauce on my finger, and I wiped my eye, and next thing I know, my eyes were lit on fire. So let me rethink that idea.
that's why I'm kind of keeping my fingers away from my eyes because I had that pepper at the beginning of the stream, and you don't want to accidentally touch your eyes or once you've been handling pepper.
There are times that you can't, when you see people roasting chili, you got to be careful on how close you get to those roasters.
That sounds delicious.
Doesn't it? Honey apple habanero sauce.
That sounds really good.
The couple who got married tonight, who are my dad's friends, they were doing some spicy wings challenges at the pub they were using for the reception, and they sat there with this big stack of like plates of these hot wings, all these different sauces on. And I actually said to him, I said, this is really weird. I said, I know a YouTuber who does things like this. I said, who class my brother. I said, Phil, he's like the number 11 in the world to do the hot and spicy challenges. And I actually started playing your videos on my phone to him. I'm like, look at all his reactions and the guys then start like necking all these sauces and stuff. And my dad, and I actually got a video that I'll send you. My dad and his two friends were like, "Oh yeah, we can be like him." I'm like, "Go on then, I dare you." And they all sat along the table, and I was like, "Right, you've got a minute to eat as many of these hot wings, these sauces you can." And they were streaming, they were like crying. One guy was like bent over, about to be sick. I'm like, "Yeah, there's no way you're like Phil, no way." I was like, "You guys suck."
It takes a while to build up a tolerance for this and to understand your body and your mouth and everything else to get to where I'm at. So
I tried I went to Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know if y'all heard this story, but I went to Buffalo Wild Wings a couple weeks ago and I tried some of that the Carolina Reaper sauce.
hey, saucy time.
Lit me up
Which Carolina Reaper sauce?
from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh yeah, they're Carolina. They're
I mean, it's got a good flavor, but I mean, it's for like a newbie just getting into the spicy. I mean, it was good.
I can remember doing that. It's one of those sauces when I was talking about when I worked in a suit back in the day. It was one of those sauces that was too hot for me, 30 years ago. And again, when I did my 53rd birthday and I tried to eat 53 and only ate 33. I ate 33. The heat had nothing to do with
It was that
me
mouth.
being able to. It was. Yeah, I ate 2.25 pounds of meat. It's like shit.
Gosh.
So
Yeah, I was going to do the challenge. So like I ordered a sandwich and I said, give me a side of that Reaper sauce. I want to try it on some fries and, a little bit on my sandwich. So that way I could tell if I wanted to do the challenge. I mean, it's going to take me a little bit to build up to do that Wild Wings
Night,
challenge.
night, Scrapper Wolf, or good morning from the UK, I should say.
I think it's like, what, 10 wings in 8 minutes or 7 minutes or something like that?
what's that? The challenge?
The Wild Wings challenge. I think it's like 8 wings in 10 minutes or 9 wings in 10 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. They used to have it as a challenge, and you got a T-shirt and everything else. I don't think they do that anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if you get a T-shirt, they give you a headband.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, because what's his face? The Texas Hotspot did it, and he did the headband. He got the headband.
What's up, Roman?
So guys, what I missed?
How you doing, man? Cheers.
You missed everything, man. Where are
Hey,
you been?
Roman.
Everything. I can't miss everything.
Well, I had my first pot of the season, so
Oh, is that what you had? What was it?
yeah. I don't know, dude. I didn't plant any ghost peppers, but it kind of looked like a ghost pepper. So
Okay.
I mean, it got me. I said it got me up to like a 5.5. So
Are there any other peppers that are that red, like as red and like wrinkly?
well, again, I'm trying to think. I got purple jalapeno, and I forget what I got the plant thing. I had JR on it. Maybe that was something Reaper. I don't know, but I had Carolina Reaper. I had Yellow Scorpion. I don't think my hot ones are the Yellow Scorpion, the Carolina Reaper, and the Prima Italia. Those are the ones that I ordered, and then they got 2 free ones. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why those are misshapen. Yeah, I got a feeling they're Carolina Reapers because where I planted it was a Carolina Reaper, but they're not shaped anything like that. So I don't know if they just haven't. I don't know. I don't have it. Has it mutated right or what? But it was hot. So
You know who had a great garden was Pilo. She had a great garden back in the day. I don't know if she still has it, but
well,
I miss
Okay,
her.
Phil.
In a while.
Ever since you ate that Cindy's ball,
yeah, no, I mean the Sydney's ball that I did this time. It didn't really even do much with my eyes, but I could still. What I can feel right now is I can feel that pepper now moving through my system. So
That's your is that your first pot of the year?
my first super hot of the year. Yeah.
Oh, geez. All right, I
So-
got catching up to do. I got to prep next time.
No, I had me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich about an hour before I had that, Actually, no, I didn't have that. I had something else about an hour before I had that. I wasn't going to go live, and then I decided to go live, and I was hoping somebody personally was hoping that someone else was live and we could just pop in there, but like no one was live. I was like, oh, well, it's 9:30. So I'm thinking, all right, so do I go to bed early or do I go live? So that's when I decided to go live. So good night, Bubba. You keep it spicy too, man. Keep spicy. Go Wani.
I had decided that I had enough of work this week. So when I went to lunch, I had 4 margaritas, and then
Nice.
and I was like, "Fuck it." Went back to the office for 2 hours and was like, "Nope, not doing this anymore." So came home. I got to work tomorrow anyway, so it's not like I'm not putting my hours in. It's just like I'm sitting there doing nothing. You can't make changes on a Friday anyway because you're gonna fuck up everybody's weekend. So
Right.
Well, you're an IT tech nerd or an IT nerd like me, aren't you?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just finished my computer career and got my certifications for IT stuff.
Yeah, my week has been all screwed up. So I got back. So they changed our schedule because we got so few cars at the dealerships. They changed up our schedules so that you don't have to work as many hours, and you got better chance of selling somebody when you got less salespeople there. So 3 guys work 3 days a week. So Monday, Wednesday. Anyways, my schedule, they told mine is I'm full time, but one day I come in, one of my long days, I come in early at the normal time and leave home early. And the other day I come in at noon and go say until close. Well, it's not how it was explained to me when I came back. So my 3rd day back to work, I thought I could leave at 5. Actually, my 2nd day back at work, I thought I could leave at 5. I left an hour early, wasn't supposed to. Then I thought I wasn't supposed to come in until noon the following day. So I didn't come in until noon the following day. I got a funny look from the boss. And everybody's asked me, he says, dude, what are you doing? They started explaining the schedule to me. I was like, oh, well, that's not how I understood it. But so I had Wednesday that I didn't go to work until noon. I had Thursday I didn't go to work until noon. I had today that I haven't gone to work at all. Now tomorrow I don't go to work until 10 because it's a Saturday. And then Monday, when I go back to work, I don't go to work until noon. So I got like all these mornings open right now, and it's like, geez, oh Pete.
So you're saying you're having trouble reading?
Well, they give us a schedule, and it has your name on it, and it says AM or PM, right? The way it was
Right.
explained to me is if your name was on AM, you came in at the normal time, and you left at 5. Your name was on PM, you came in at noon, and you stayed until close. Makes sense, right?
True.
But the Tuesday and the Wednesday aren't our late days, and they have an AM and a PM, so I assumed, based on what I was told, that if it said AM, you came at the normal time, you left at 5, which is only an hour early. But if it said PM, you didn't come until noon, and that's what I did. And then I found out that, oh, no, that's not what that means. Well, then why does it say AM and PM on days that you got to be there all day anyways? It doesn't make no freaking sense. But
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
That's
hippity hoppity.
I thought about being a car salesman back in the day, but I was like, man, as many people, there's a lot of people that despise car salesmen because they're too pushy. And I was like, I don't want to be that guy because I'm not pushy. If you say no, I'm like, okay, fine. But I understand that with the car salesman, when you say no, then you try to work out another deal. I was like, I don't want to be a pushy.
Well, a lot of times the only reason people say no is because something's not right, right? The car's not right.
Like a sale or, price.
Well,
or
the car might not be right. The color
Yeah.
might not be right. The price might not be right. What you're giving them for their trade-in might not be right. There's something in there that's not right. So what people don't do is they don't tell you why they're saying no. They don't tell you why they have to go home and think about it. So what you got to do is you got to ask them, what is it? Is it the monthly payment? Is it, this? Is it that? Is it? And you got to try to get people to be honest with you. If customers were honest with salespeople, it'd be so much easier to sell people cars because then you could address the issue and they could go home with a car that day instead of turning it into 2 or 3 or 4 days or 2 or 3 or 4 weeks to get a car.
like if I say no to somebody, like if I go look for a new car And I'm like, nope, not going to work. And they go, well, why? I'll tell them, this car has this amount of miles and you're charging me this. Or yes, my trade-in value I think is a little bit more than that. I mean, I'll give you an explanation why I'm saying no, but a lot of people, like you said, won't. And you're playing a damn guessing game, and it drives y'all insane, I'm sure.
Yeah, Gawani, I sell Chevrolets, so.
Yeah, someone just pulled into my apartment complex. They just moved in with a Tesla. It's the SUV, and the back doors freaking swing open. I'm like, ooh. I said, why are you in an apartment complex?
Right?
I said, those like, and it's weird with those vehicles that you have to park away from other cars because those back doors can't swing when you're parked next to somebody because they swing out. Yeah. Like you have to be kind of like if you're in a parking lot somewhere, you have to be way away from somewhere.
The doors swing wider than your mirrors. They're supposed to just go straight up, right?
No,
you're talking they work like a Back to the Future car, like a
like Gullwing.
DeLorean?
Yeah, they swing
Gullwing,
out. Like,
Mercedes.
the whole door just swings out,
Oh,
but it goes farther than the mirror for sure. Like it doesn't just go up. I mean, it goes out.
You're talking like a DeLorean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's a pain in the ass.
It's sharp looking, but it's funny because like no one parks next to it because a lot of people in the apartment have seen them open that back door, so people will give them a space beside them so they can open their back door if need be.
Wait, is that why you didn't buy it?
I didn't buy it because it's too damn expensive. No, someone from my apartment complex who lives here bought it. I didn't buy it because it's too damn expensive.
Sorry, I was trying to feed it into the conversation. I was like, we're having a conversation about salespeople. Yeah, I'm like, well, fuck those doors. You sold me a car that had normal doors. I don't want this car. Sorry.
Yeah, Gary, a little bit, but with the Lambos, they kind of slide up. With this, they just wing out. So
Lambos twist up.
Yeah,
they go out and twist up. Yeah, not
this
like
one. Instead of going up and out, it just like when you open it, it just automatically.
Yeah, like Back to the Future car.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, hippity hop. The only thing that they do now, they do the Chevy Bolt. It's a full electric car that Chevy's got. They're supposed to be having a
AR5.
A pickup truck. What the hell they call that damn thing? A Hummer. They got a Hummer, electric Hummer coming out in a year or two, I guess. So,
God,
actually,
what's up, Gil?
It's supposed to come out.
Hey, Roman.
Next year.
Crystal from Diving with R5 says hello. He's
on Crystal. It's been a long time.
Yeah, he's on his phone and can't see the chat there, Crystal.
Yeah, sorry guys. Love you.
What's up, Gil? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Were you two live tonight? Did I miss a live stream of you two live tonight? Because if they're both here at the same time, I would think, that they were probably live tonight. And see, I was
in here. Holy shit! I saw Shane earlier. I see Ann up in here. Hi, everybody. Sorry, I missed you.
What's up, Bruce?
On my phone, so the chat. Chat bypasses.
Okay.
They do have fun lives though. Like when you walk in and say what's up, high five and boom. Yep, I love it.
Whatever.
I always put in there saying, watch out for your high fives because you're gonna knock somebody head off.
You got to duck. You got to get out of the way. You got to bob and weave.
Conor McGregor on us,
right?
Hey, just don't break your ankle.
Yeah, right. No shit, huh?
That was a waste. Like, I'm glad I don't spend money on those things. That I would. That's like Mike Tyson. Whenever you bought a Mike Tyson for like $80 and it's a first round knockout, you're like, son of a! I just wasted $80.
Yeah.
And now there's a way.
But that was most of his fights early on.
Yeah.
I mean, you when you wanted to watch fights, you watched the fights that all happened before, and then that came on and it'd be all over with.
True. One round done.
Good night, Gawani.
Well, a lot of people don't like to pay high prices on pay-per-views and stuff like that.
I don't think I've ever bought a pay-per-view ever.
I've bought a couple before I figured out how to. I mean, I don't want to throw it out there, but how to not pay for pay-per-view.
Right.
Yeah, come on, man. You've never been on a business trip somewhere and you've been in a hotel, some strange city. Hey, why not? I'm the only one that gets the bill. Maybe I'm going to watch, I don't know.
Pornhub Live.
We'll see.
Pornhub Live. I mean, what?
Or seen a live event like a wrestling or a boxing match.
I've been alone in my hotel room at 10 o'clock at night on a business trip where I'm out of town for a week. And I'm watching, Twisted Triplets 3. And, just
Why they gotta be twisted?
well, if I'm watching it.
He's talking about sex videos.
See, I don't pay for any of that stuff anymore. I was like, that burnt me out and racked up a lot of bills. I'm like, nope, not doing that no more.
Paying for porn. You don't have to pay for porn no more.
Well, no. I'm talking about like UFC and boxing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
seeing a live event in person is totally different than actually seeing it on television.
Well, so
'Cause
they had a
the-
big boxing match at the new Cowboy Stadium, and that place is so damn big, and the ring is like a little bitty square, and you sit so far back. I mean, granted, they have the big screens all around the football field so you can see it, but if you're actually trying to physically watch the ring itself, they're like little bitty ants.
Yeah.
It's worthless.
Even with the wrestling events and UFCs.
Well, that's a lot.
Did any of you see what happened on one of the UFCs when Trump came in? How
UFC.
people- Yeah, it was a UFC fighting.
Oh, they were all singing or saying USA, USA, USA.
Yeah.
I thought I saw something about that before I went live.
Well, I know Trump is in the Hall of Fame for WWE or the wrestling.
WWE.
Yeah, I seen that where he took on Vince McMahon.
Yep. Dive.
Gil.
Oh my God.
I'm spunky tonight. It happens.
You guys are ruining my buzz.
Ruining
Ruining
your
my buzz.
Oh, we gotta be talking about porn.
Well, yeah, we went from Trump to Trump. I mean, what the fuck? I don't know what the hell you guys
You were talking about.
I don't know what's wrong with your brain, but you don't go from porn to Trump. I don't know how that
Well,
works.
we weren't talking politics. We were just talking about a certain guy that's been in politics that happened to be on the WWE. But yeah, I mean, a lot of those things. Nowadays you go to a comedy show if it's a big performer. You're going to be watching them on the TV screen there because that you can't see their facial expressions and whatnot from 100 yards away. And comedy, the words are funny, but a lot of the facial expressions and stuff that the comedians do along with it is what makes the whole experience good.
Absolutely.
Bring me back Abbott and Costello or the Marx Brothers or
Well,
Three Stooges.
A Belgian porn beer, Stella Artois. It sounds like a porn. I mean, it's crazy.
He's not on a computer. He can't see the chat, Crystal.
I can see it.
You've been drinking, Crystal. I don't even think you can. Can you see when I put it on the screen here, Roman?
Yeah, I can see that. I can also switch to chat, and I can actually watch the chat.
Well, she says she's feeling.
But then I can't see your ugly mugs. So
right. And
She says she's feeling spunky tonight, so I don't know how you want to classify spunky.
Right.
Well, she has
naked pics. Okay.
She has an R5 scrapping.
Oh,
Now.
there you go.
She's starting doing scrapping because her and Gil got to meet.
Gil's hanging out with the captain tonight.
I think it's hilarious how people will adjust their political views based on how hot the candidate's wife is or how hot the candidate is. Like, it's fucking hilarious. Like, what was that chick's name from Alaska? That built the bridge to nowhere.
I don't remember her name, but she had a beautiful daughter.
Yeah, see, nobody remembers her name.
Sarah
but
Palin.
that chick. Everybody wanted to vote for her just because she was cute.
She
And it's
was.
like,
She was very pretty.
She-
So was her daughter.
there's no question. There's no question about that. But people just wanted to vote for her for that. Like,
Yep.
seriously, really, what's wrong with you people?
Hey,
I mean,
people voted for a geriatric old man just because they didn't like the other candidate.
well,
What's wrong with that?
one geriatric candidate or another.
Yeah. So
And heaven forbid, freaking Matthew McConaughey, all right, running
Yeah,
for
right.
Texas governor.
Right.
I mean, they're going to vote for him just because of his name.
you could have voted for Kanye West.
True.
I vote for Phil. Vote for Phil. Vote for Phil.
I don't want them digging into my past.
Right? They can dig into my past. I don't care. I have nothing to be
That's
ashamed of, other than banging a lot of chicks. I mean, we've all done that, right?
Right. Right.
absolutely.
My wife's
Right,
not
Raven?
out here, right? Now, my wife, that's funny because my wife tonight, she's like, I mentioned something. I don't remember what I mentioned, but she goes, you know what? I can at least count the number of partners that I've had on both of my hands. I'm like, I thought, my hands, my feet, no, can't do that either.
You can do it on your hands. You can do it on your hands because you can start over. 1, 2, 3, 10,
Yeah,
11,
just-
12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Yeah,
20,
right?
21, 22, 23, 24, 20.
Yeah, I'm like, oh Lord, I'm sorry, honey. I was a slut. I'm sorry. It's my bad. I didn't mean to be. It's just how life works out sometimes.
I think it's a little different for guys than it is for girls. Although, if a guy tells you how many girls he slept with, you can probably peel it back a few. If a girl tells you how many guys she slept with, you can probably double it
Yeah,
because they
That's
they
cool.
like to lie on the light side, and guys like to brag. So
well, her, I don't think so. Her, I really don't think so. But
oh no,
But-
I'm not. Yeah, you know what? Not every woman or not every guy is the same. But in most cases, if a lady tells you, if the ladies, first of all, if the lady tells you how many men she slept with, both of them aren't going to ever tell you that. But if they tell you that, they're definitely going to tell you how many, the accurate amount.
So speaking
Yeah.
of Melania, I don't know if y'all have ever seen this. This is from Pucker Butt. This is the license plate of Melania, and this is their hot sauce. It's called the press pull, but that's Melania's license plate.
Huh.
So I saw that and I was like, that's pretty unique. So I bought it just because of the uniqueness.
There's no fun in behaving, right? Maybe, sure. Oh, Gil's getting all crazy over there. Belt, whip.
I'll grab a.
Yeah, you got some whipped cream to go with that, there, Gil.
Freaking BDS
Everything by 3 for the men. No, you don't multiply. You don't multiply. Guys always brag. They'll always tell you how many. They'll multiply it for themselves. It's the ladies that you need to multiply it by.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
Well, I mean, and then
Can
you
you
get people
remember-
like Crystal. Crystal married her high school sweetheart, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know, if she had, she her number could be 1.
could be. I married
Yeah.
my high school sweetheart. Made
So-
2 babies with her.
Yeah.
But
My high school sweetheart said, "You don't want to join the military? I'm out." And I was like, "Son of a bitch."
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, well, she weren't a military guy, right? As we got out of high school, and I was going to go in the military, and then, I was an only child. I didn't want to put my mom through that much stress. I mean, I know a lot of people have, but I personally did not want to do that to her. So,
One is only is passed out in bed. Well, that's good there, Crystal, because that's the way God intended it, right?
because I wanted to be a Marine.
And there are very few people that have only had that are one and done. So
That Captain Morgan's letting Gil let it all go. I love it.
All right, who? Emerthian aliens? Emerthian aliens? Greetings. Well, greetings.
Well, yeah, I broke,
Oh no, there's nothing to be ashamed of. That's actually something to be proud of. It's like someone saying, they're waiting for the right person before they actually have sex. That's a rarity in our world today. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
No.
yeah, I think me breaking my first wife's heart, who was my one and only, I think that set me up for failure later, in which somebody else broke my heart. So karma comes back to get you. And so do neighbors. What are my neighbors doing? Oh, fuck. I better close my door before they see me.
Yeah, right.
Well, my ex had a freaking Jameson issue. Every time she drank Jameson, she turned into the Wicked Witch of the West. It was like, I mean, we'd go to the bar and she would punch some guy, and then she'd look at me going, "All right, fight my battle." I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm 3 sheets of the wind, just like you are, but I'm not punching some girl and saying, "Hey, beat up my girlfriend." Jeez.
Oh, you're such a pussy. Just go fight that fight. No, I'm kidding. That's ridiculous.
I'm trying to keep my I'm trying to keep my being jailed to only once. I'm not trying to extend it past that.
Oh, you've been there too.
Oh yeah, I've been drunk tank. I've been there, done that.
Good. Glad I'm not alone here. Because I did 30 days. I told the judge to go fuck himself.
Probably not smart.
Yeah, I bet that went over really well.
On a lunch break from work.
Yeah, no, that's never good. I try to be respectful of the judge when I'm in front of him.
Yeah, at least
I was 24, 23, something like that. I just, imagine me being a little bit, what's the word? Rebellious? Yeah, imagine that. I'm sure that's hard to.
No, I would have thought at that age, just fresh out of the Marine Corps, you'd be a lot more respectful of people in authority.
Nah, not so much. Well, this particular case was bullshit. It was, anyway. I mean,
it always is.
It always is. Everybody in
Okay,
jail is
guys,
innocent. That's one thing you'll learn.
I'm gonna head to bed. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, Raven. Have a great night, man. Thanks for coming and joining us.
Have a good night, Raven.
Oh, Raven,
See you,
hold on a
Raven.
second.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
And go Cowboys.
Fuck the Cowboys.
There you go. I wasn't gonna let him get away with a night without someone giving him some shit. So,
This chat, your chat is getting
I'm
all
telling you
kinds
what, they're on to you over there, aren't they
like
tonight?
freaking whips, chains, handcuffs,
Yeah.
suitcases of goodie. I mean, good
Yeah.
Lord.
A whole suitcase of goodies.
That's Gil, Ann, and Crystal over there being naughty in the chat. I'm telling you, man.
I miss Crystal. I miss Crystal. I'll tell you that. I still keep up with her on Facebook.
Yeah, when they weren't going live on a regular basis, it's funny because you get kind of out of the loop of watching someone on a regular basis. I used to love it when Gil would do his lunchtime shenanigans. That was always cool. That was good for a half an hour every day,
Right.
But I remember Salty Shane used to drive around at work and
yep, I used to enjoy those too.
eat pods while he's driving around.
Yep. And I kind of feel bad for Sty. I was live with him Wednesday night, and Sty's on unlimited income and everything else, so he kind of depends on his memberships and whatnot. And I only saw 2 members make any comments in the chat on his things, and he didn't do his members only video, which leads me to believe that I know he lost a bunch. I got a feeling he's lost a bunch more. It's just the whole membership thing for people is you got the emojis, you got the recognition in the chat and all this other stuff. you know, if you're not going live, chances are people aren't going to stay members. I'll be honest with you. I haven't done as many lives as I've been doing, and my membership total has gone down from just a little over 50 to just a little over 40.
So my whole thing with memberships, I had 3 memberships. I had to void 2 of them, and I kept 1. My whole thing with memberships is if you don't do anything, how can I say it, special for members, meaning like members only lives or members only videos, that's like, you know, really cool. Like if you don't do anything special for them, then, you know, I mean, granted, I mean, I don't mind putting money in people's pockets, but if I'm a member, you know, obviously I would like either like a members only live or a concert or something like that. And if you're not doing that, then pretty much you're saying, hey, thanks for the money and, you know, bye. I mean,
I got you. I mean, a lot of it in my case, it actually helps to support, you know, a lot of the challenges that I do. Yeah. If someone has just got memberships out there, they're not doing anything special, and they're not buying stuff. That's like tonight. I gave away the T-shirt, you know, that comes from super chats and memberships. This time I didn't even have anybody put any money in to get in. I just said, say you're in, and I'll send it out. Why? Because I got the money there sitting in an account, and all my money goes back out to whether it's doing challenges, you know, studio stuff that we need for the room to help do things. That's all my money. Every bit of my money that's gone into this, and then some, has gone back into the channel. I'm not taking any money from my YouTube money and put it in my own checking or savings account. So, as a matter of fact, I plan on the Nashville trip. I plan on writing that thing off. I don't know how much of it I can write off, but you know what? I make money. I get $10.99 on my YouTube stuff, and I'll be darned. I went out there to meet these people that are my YouTube friends and to collab with my YouTube friends, and I am sure that my guy that does my taxes will say, by all means, you know, the hotel rooms, you can I'm either write it all off or write a percentage of it off. So,
and I'm sure with you and a few other people that I know do special members only videos or members only, you know, live streams or whatever. But there's one channel in particular that utilizes their members very, very, very well. And I wish, you know, they use it very, very well. That's Todd and Andy. They use their members really well.
Well, Todd and Andy, I think they still maybe not spend more than what they. It's close for them. I don't know if they're breaking even at the end of the day, because I see like some of the stuff that they buy and some of the stuff that they do and giving stuff out. They're enjoying what they do, and again, it's I don't know. I don't want to go into their whole thing, but they do a great job at People Super Chat because they want the stuff that Todd and Andy. I mean, I tell you what, Andy does a great job designing shirts,
editing
things, and the glasses and everything else. I mean, all I could do is like the everything spicy shirts and stuff. You know, I really like to do some glasses and some different things like that too. But I don't know that, you know, I don't know if that's anything that anybody wants. So,
absolutely.
So, LOL, unintentional weed. What? What are you doing, Crystal? Crystal says she's not drinking, but what?
How is weed unintentional? I mean, I got some right here.
I mean, I've walked out into my garage before and got a contact buzz.
Oh, I see the granny icon. How's she doing? I haven't seen her.
I have not seen her in a while, and I don't know if she's having problems with keeping the internet going at her place because she's in a single wide now or what. But what's up, Yeti? How you doing, man?
It was cool to see the pictures on Facebook with you and her. That was cool.
Oh, it was great to meet her, man. I mean, it was awesome to meet her. I am kind of sad that I don't get to, that she doesn't come and hang out. It would be great if she could, but I mean, again, I understand if she's taking care of her husband, if the daughters are there, if things just aren't conducive. I mean, my guess is she would be here if she could be here. something is keeping her from being here. So
God bless her.
Especially after meeting her like a week, 2 weeks ago,
Well, that's how you've always been, Phil. It's like if life gets in the way, life gets in the way.
Yeah.
Do what you can.
Yeah. Well, that's even me not being as live as often as I used to, It's like, I try to be here for my family. If someone needs me to go and do something, I don't want to be live and then, someone wanted to go to dinner or someone wanted this or someone wanted that. So, and of course, a lot of my friends now, a lot of these people that, I've met over the time do live streams. When I used to do live streams, I gave up my Tuesday nights because we started going over to 210. I've given up my Wednesday nights temporarily because that's the only time Sty can go live. Thursday nights, I do Clouds and Stouts, so I don't want to dink around with those guys. So I get Friday and Saturday. I was kind of thinking that Pinks and Drinks would go live tonight, but that's what I was kind of looking for. When I realized they weren't, then that's what I figured, I can go live. So
Is he still at camp?
Yeah, he's still running that campground. He will all summer. So when he comes back, he'll come back to probably doing his Thursday and Sunday nights like always, and then 3 days a week he'll do the 1 hour live streams, his Sty Time Live and whatnot. So,
Oh shit! What did I just do?
moved to Oklahoma and became a cannabis farmer.
Yeah. We need to talk. I'm only a state below you, but yes.
Oh Lord. It's a weed, right? It grows in your backyard. You can just
Yeah, but you got to grow good stuff. I'll be honest with you. The stuff that I smell around my place, it doesn't smell like anything like the stuff in high school.
No, like in high school, we got what we called freaking like tequila crate crap because it was all sent over in tequila crates and it was all crunchy and stuff.
Not me, man. I'm 53 years old, so this I'm talking. What I was smelling back in the 80s is not what I'm smelling from these kids nowadays. It's like I'm smelling this stuff, and it's like, oh my god! And of course, everything that they smoke, they choke on.
Yeah,
it's like holy mackerel, a hack up a lung.
That's why I try to stick to the vapes. They're a little bit smoother.
What's up, Eric Garcia?
Or the edibles.
Yeah. Well, I've got edibles down here. If I get some really bad cramps or got something I think is going to keep me up all night, I can take a little edible and take the edge off. So I don't like them. It's like, I've got them down here and I do not do them any other time. I've got shoulder pain at night. And my one son says, well, why don't you take, like half of one of those when you go to bed at night and, you won't feel it. It's like, because I don't like the way it makes me feel.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Alcohol is different.
So I heard on the news the other day, like I was half asleep whenever I heard it, but they were talking about how I'm not going to get political, but one side was talking about trying to federally legalize it across the board,
right,
for everybody. But like I said, I was half asleep, so I didn't hear the details of it, but it's like, that'd be nice.
Well, I think statewide, I think a lot, I think 90% of things should still be controlled by your state. I think your state should be able to, shouldn't be able to be overruled by government, the federal government. You should be, if your people in your state vote that they don't want this, then that's the way it should be, right? If the majority, it should be majority rules, right? It became legalized in the state of Michigan because it was voted on and majority ruled, and it became legal, and I think that's the way it should be anywhere.
It just becomes a problem, and it's a little bit like this story versus that story. When you got it's illegal on the federal level,
but it's a cash crop, though. It's a cash crop, just like tobacco.
Sure. But it just throws people off when it's illegal on the federal level, but it's legal on the state level. Like, where the fuck are we supposed to go with this? Like, Colorado, we've dealt with it for a long time. I feel like, if I go to a weed shop and I'm in there buying weed, I know I'm committing a federal crime, right? But it's legal in my state.
State.
So,
There you go. Yeah.
so like, why is it still a federal crime? Like,
It should be classified as a medicine. Yes.
You know what? And I don't mind, for the purpose of medically using it. I mean, medically, it should be able to be used and be prescribed to people who need it for certain things. For example, it's been the CBD that I put CBD on my shoulder and it helps, and it helps my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
So that kind of stuff should be. And if someone has got, but you get into, everybody now has anxiety, right? In 2021, everybody's got some form of anxiety and can get a prescription for medical marijuana, right?
or whatever else they give you.
So yeah, Trump derangement syndrome. You can get medical marijuana.
I mean, I use CBD like a madman. I mean, whether I vape it or it's a lotion or a whatever.
Well, I just think to your point, Phil, exactly to your point, it is up to the states, and it is up to you whether you want to live in that state or not.
Right.
So why is it a federal law if states have already, like, that should just go away? That should just evaporate, because it's already, I mean, if you don't want to live in that state, then that's fine, but you still live in the same country. You still got to deal with federal laws. So why is it even a thing? It should just go away. It's stupid to me.
Well, I don't know that there are any federal laws against marijuana. Are there federal laws against because if there's a federal law, it doesn't matter what the state law is, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. There's huge federal laws against it, and they're less. I don't know. I guess I just lived in a state that's had legal weed for too long. Like, when I went to California, it was funny because weed's legal in California, right?
Mhm.
So you'd think, like Colorado, here it's like liquor stores. There's a shop on every corner. You just go buy your weed. It's like it's a liquor store. And it's not a big deal. You go to California? Nope. It's got to be approved county by county by county. So you might have to drive. You might have to drive a half an hour, 45 minutes to find a place to buy weed in California. But it's completely legal there. And the thing is the only places they allow to sell weed down there are in the shittiest neighborhoods, man. They're down these warehouse blocks, like a place as a white man you'd never want to be in the middle of the night. Like you just these terrible neighborhoods, and it's like, well, why? Why did they do that?
Well, that's why Colorado is oversaturated with people, because they were the first to legalize it, and everybody moved there.
Yeah, Michigan, it just keeps growing and growing. I mean, a lot of people have heard the company my daughter and son work for, MKX. They make gummies.
Yeah.
And most people that have had gummies have had MKX gummies, and they're in I think there's only 2 facilities that actually makes them. Matter of fact, my daughter is actually a cook up at MKX. They've got,
Nice.
I think they got 6 cooks, and they take these what is it, Albatrees or Albanese or whatnot gummies. If you don't, it's a regular gummy you can get in the store that's obviously non, and that's where they get their gummies from, and they just mix their THC in with some gummy stuff they get from another place, and so.
Right.
Yeah, I got a refrigerator full of a bunch of crap.
Like when I used to live in Florida, that's what I would. I mean, granted, I was growing it, but I had my medical card, and they said you can only have 3 plants per household. So I mean,
That's it. That's the gummy that they use, Lazy Nate.
Albanese.
Yep, and they're good gummies plain. My wife likes those gummies plain. That's how we found out how they use, because those are ones my wife uses, and my daughter goes, "Well, that's what we use." They obviously buy the stuff in bulk and make their stuff. But yeah, that's exactly the gummy they melt down into their what they do. That's what's funny, because my daughter is this big around, except for her arms. Her arms, she's got these great big cut muscles and whatnot. She's got these veins in her arms during the pots from where she's cooking. So, yeah, they do a lot of cooking every single day at that place. And then my son does a lot of the packaging and the storing and all the other stuff. So,
Yeah, I saw that.
Go ahead.
I saw that comment, Gil. Yeah, 6 plants here. It's always been
It
6
is here
plants per
too.
person. Yeah, so
Yep.
three was weird. But who the hell needs 6 plants? Really, if you're doing it right, there's no way. Like you're smoking way too much weed if one person
Well,
smokes 6
well, if you're
plants
one
worth of
person,
weed.
I've got friends that have multiple plants, and they've made butter. They made the CBD cream that I put on my shoulder.
Mhm.
They've made a lot of different things with it. So they're not just smoking it all; they're smoking some, and and their kids come over. Their adult kids come over, and their adult kids will take some. They don't charge their kids nothing. They grow it, and they do a lot of different things with it. And I don't want to know if they sell it, but I don't believe they sell it. As far as I know, it's just most of their friends and what they do. And again, they gave us a great big jar, like a half a jelly jar full of CBD cream for my mother-in-law for her shoulder. So
So Crystal said, "Link me." I don't know if you saw that.
I just thrown that damn link in there a dozen freaking times, girl.
I said it's quite a ways above your head.
Lazy Nate will not shut my dang mouth.
Shut your dang mouth, Roman. No such. Yeah. I mean, I was even happy to even grow 3 plants.
Dude, when I was 2 years ago, when I was growing pepper plants down here, my son got one seed, grew one. Actually, it wasn't my son. It was me. I got a seed from a guy that was helping me with my pepper plants, and he was a grower for medicinal marijuana because he was a caregiver.
Mm-hmm.
I grew one plant. I started it probably a month and a half after my pepper plants. Within a month and a half, it was twice the size of my pepper plants. And you would think with 40 pepper plants and one weed plant, what fucking plant did you smell throughout my entire house?
The one weed
God
plant.
damn.
Weed plant.
Of course.
When I finally got rid of that thing, it was almost about 6 feet tall. Of course, I had never adjusted my lighting so that it would bud. And I gave it to my brother-in-law, and he took it back to his place, and of course, then adjusted the lighting because you have to adjust the lighting to get the thing to bud and do all this other stuff, which I didn't know all of that stuff.
I mean, I had the freaking filter that went from my tent, like out through. I mean, I was in a 2-story house, so it just went to the backyard. So I had a filter that went, pushed all that scent just right out in the backyard, so that way it wouldn't. I mean, granted, you could still smell it vaguely, but I mean, it wasn't that stout.
Yeah. No, you could.
Wait, Phil, you transported a live plant to
I did
somebody
not. My
else's
brother,
house?
my brother-in-law took the largest black garbage bag that I had. That was like a 55-gallon garbage bag, and he put it over top of the plant and put it in the front seat of his truck and took it to his house.
Right.
Oh,
That's
I want
funny.
to see pictures. That's hilarious.
But it was in a 3-gallon pot down here in my room. So
Huh.
Yeah, those things grow like wildfire. If you give them the right nutrients and everything, and put the right lights, those things grow like wildfire.
I was giving it the same nutrients that I was giving the peppers. So I was giving it the good stuff. So hold on here just a second.
Swing, swing, tentpole. She's a
What's up, Crystal?
What's up? So you said you're quite a bit above my head. It seems that you're above Roman's head, and it's Phil that's over my head. So you got the wrong person.
Well, the chat's all up. I'm not gonna go there. How are you, girl?
It's been so long. She ain't up here for me. She's up here for Roman. So
Maybe, maybe not. I have to say I miss Roman, but he's not dancing tonight. He's not like stripping off his robe. Like what the fuck? Let's go. Come on.
Or he's not catching it on
there you
fire.
There we
there
go.
you go. You're taking off his. There you go.
There's the Roman I know.
We'll give him a private dance. Here we go.
Although we're not getting the I want to kiss you all over. He's muted. I can't hear what he's saying.
Well, I can't even hear what you're saying because my earpods fell out.
Well, what the fuck? I'm not hearing that. I'm
Well,
gonna
I
kiss
mean-
you all over. You're not dancing around. You're not doing any of the normal. Come on.
You think being this sexy just comes naturally? Like, I gotta work on this, girl. So give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let me get my shit together. I didn't know you were coming on.
That's what they all say. That's what they all say. Oh, I missed you, Roman. I missed you.
Oh, poor thing.
Gil's like, okay, now it's really a show. Trying to milk the titties, or are you trying to shake the titties? I don't know what you're trying to do here.
Well, you can milk anything with nipples, right?
Right. Anything
They
you
claim-
Can you milk me, Greg?
They claim.
I got nipples. Can you milk me?
I got nipples.
There we
too.
go. See, Gil got his "that's what she said" thing going. He's
Yep,
like,
there
"That's
you
what
go.
she said,"
That's what she said.
and
Probably
that's
see
like
me
that's pretty much
waxing
what
stand
tonight
nipples.
is.
That
It's a
hurt
"that's
like
what
hell.
she said" or "who's got the whips, who's got the handcuffs." And that's what tonight is. We've just kind of taken your whole chat and we turned it from spicy to a different type of spicy.
It's a different type of spicy. It's everything spicy. It's not. It's not just one thing, but everything spicy. See, I can expand upon everything spicy. So.
This type of spicy could get you in a little bit of trouble.
Oh well, that wouldn't be the first time my channel would be in trouble. So, I guess as long as we're not showing boobs, we're okay. Although this one video I got, I don't know if you've seen this super chat video that I do. It's real close. I did have to go frame by frame. Watch this.
Sexy mama.
I went frame by frame on that thing to make sure they couldn't say that there was anything on there.
That's funny.
I went frame by frame for other reasons too, but I went frame by frame.
Oh, they would find something still.
Of course you did.
They
Yeah.
would find something still.
Like the drool girl, right?
I'm just glad it wasn't my mom.
I will say the girl in blue is always the best. Like she will always be my
Oh yeah.
man. I love seeing that girl.
Yep. And then we got the girls that talk about the tan line. It's like, what tan line? Can you see? I don't see no tan line.
I see nothing.
Because you see two headlights, that's all you see.
Mhm.
You're like, tan line.
You were
I
stroke-
just see
not
two guns
stroke by
side of my way.
Gil.
I got better stuff for that.
Cindy, like you're not partaking in the fun tonight. Come on, like I had higher hopes for you.
Yeah, right, Cindy.
Pull my cunt right on in and come on, let's go.
Well, you got to get Cindy. You got to get Cindy pumped up with something like this.
Oh boy.
That's what gets Cindy going.
Oh boy.
Aqua dude.
Yep. That's funny.
She's already. I won't even say it. That might take it too far.
I can't even see what this is.
I
Roland,
had
what are you
balls
doing,
in
man?
my mouth, damn it! Come on now, Cindy. I had more faith in you. You put your balls in my mouth. You got a lot of balls too.
He sure is what?
Yeah, my wife did that video with me a couple of days ago, and she said Cindy's balls were the only ones she would be putting in her mouth. I was gravely disappointed.
Nice.
I was hoping that was still open in our relationship at some point, but Thought maybe there was a chance, but you know.
So there's no double balling coming in the near future?
I will say
Yeah.
I still give you mad props every time I see about what you like how you handle Cindy's balls. That was awesome sauce.
Oh, yeah. How many of those did you eat? 6, 7?
Oh no! I ate 8 before I did get sick, and then I ended up eating a total of 14.
Holy crap!
That's insane.
That was fun.
Mm.
All I remember is that last ball I really did not want to eat because my stomach was telling me I was the stupidest bitch around. And then it was peanut butter. That was heaven sent. It was peanut butter.
Nice.
The bourbon balls were kicking my ass. The fact that was peanut butter, I was good.
Very cool.
I don't know why
Now,
eating
add
balls
me
is still
drinking
funny
into
to
them.
me.
If I was to drink and do that, that stream would have probably been the funniest stream in the world.
I just turned 46, and eating balls is still funny to me.
I rewatched that stream. I think it was 3 or 4 nights ago. I couldn't sleep, and I started rewatching it. I have to say, it was pretty fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that was a pretty good stream. That was a very good stream.
That one was probably one of the better ones. There are too many easy, that's what she says to throw into the whole mix as well.
Right? What's good when you're talking like that, and it's like you keep throwing the stuff out, and it's like, oh yeah, that's a softball. Yep, let me hit that one out here.
I just said the wrong thing.
Yep.
I still need the Cindy's 2.0 balls because they're going down.
Yeah, I had one of those earlier tonight after my pepper, so I think everything's gone through my system good now. I was starting to feel a little uncomfortable there about half hour or so ago, but I think we'll sleep no problem tonight. So I can get myself back to eating a couple, 2, 3 peppers a night just so I can get my system used to it again. So
when's the next big suck off?
Oh, Satan's toe.
When you make a trip up to Michigan,
I'm making a trip to Maine, man, in like a week.
I keep a toe of Satan there on hand just in case anyone ever wants to do one. So
I've seen people do that, and
these
just
ones, and I've got to do them, and I think the great suck off has to happen.
Well,
I've even got balls to go with the mix.
oh, those are the one. Yeah, that was the one that. Did you see me do those?
Yeah, I've seen you do a few of them.
Well, the balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was the one that Zach said if I could eat that entire bag, he would shave his beard off. And I ate them all except for a quarter of the last one, and I could have ate them all, but I wasn't going to make the poor guy shave his beard off because he was drunk when he put the challenge out there to me.
so he shaved his head.
Bring them with you.
I don't know
I
why
wanted him to
people.
do one when he was out here. He was like, "Come on!"
I don't know
wanted
why
to be
people go on
right there. He wanted to laugh in my face as I did stupidity.
Yeah, I still haven't found a challenge that I can't do. Something that's a official challenge that I can't do.
I need to do the world's hottest chocolate again because I am dead set I'm going to get through that one.
I keep seeing people eat the plutonium, drink to the plutonium, and being lit.
But again, the plutonium. There is no challenge set to the plutonium. There is no.
Oh, there's not a scale.
Drink the bottle. It's this. It's that. It's just. Here is some really hot effing crap, and whatever you want to do with it to kill yourself,
do it.
Right. So, but there are things that are set out there as challenges: a tube of terror, Death Nut 3.0, the toe of Satan. There are things out there that are challenges, and there hasn't been anything that I haven't been able to do. They're just things I haven't been able to do multiples of.
I need to do the world's hottest chocolate again because I'm beating that fucking one. I have no desire. I have no desire to try to beat the mold because it wasn't the heat that got me on the mold. It was the fact that was too much fucking chocolate. And
That's
I
a
never
big,
thought I
that's a
would
big
say that.
candy bar. It is huge.
Yeah.
I
Well, it's a
never thought I would. I didn't eat chocolate for almost 2 months after that bar
Mm.
because it like completely turned me against it. I
Yeah,
was like,
no, that's fair. And all that
Ooh.
caramel that's in
No,
there, you
lazy
gotta
Nate.
gnaw
No.
through it.
No.
Oh, wow.
No. That would no. That I got a feeling that plutonium. It's gonna be one of those weird days. I mean,
I've seen people.
if I get my tolerance way up this summer with eating peppers and whatnot, I may crack that bottle of plutonium open. But I don't think there will be. I mean, I'm sorry, but if you do plutonium, it can be with a freaking tubatera nut and a reaper because those things aren't hot in comparison to the freaking plutonium. The
That would be
plutonium
the
is going to
hottest
outweigh
tincture ever.
everything in heat. So
Yeah, that would be the hottest. Oof, that would be insane.
I've got to try to do the toes this time and actually keep the drool in. I need to swallow.
That's what she said.
Crystal needs to hear that Gil. Crystal needs to swallow.
Every time I've seen someone do the toe, that's their number one challenge. They just let everything just like drip, and it's just ugly looking.
Well, even when we did it as a panel of 6 or 7 people, you know, there was when Pilo and Sherry did it. You know, they didn't swallow the stuff. They let it drool like Crystal did. You know, and it obviously it changes the challenge when you consume what you're doing as opposed to allowing it to go out. So.
Metal. That's fucking funny.
My balls. Nothing to see here. Carry on.
You're just my balls. You can always say they're your husband's balls, and they would believe you and just let you pass through, right? Oh, those are my husband's balls. Oh, okay, go through. Go ahead.
Just keep going. We'd like to keep ours.
Yeah, this is like the 20th lady in a row that's got their husband's balls in their purse. Just keep going.
Or we can just say it's a dirty nut sack, and they might not want to touch it anyway.
That's true. But see, you don't carry around a dirty nutsack. You carry around ingredients for a dirty nutsack. You have to.
They don't have to know.
You put a dirty nutsack together. Although, I have thought what might be a cool thing to do is to actually make dirty nutsacks and then dip them in chocolate, and then you could ship them.
Well, you have to freeze them and then ship them. I mean, when you want the chocolate to.
Having some trouble there, Roman?
What are you doing, Roman? You got
Well, I don't know. Normally, I don't know what's wrong with me. Normally, I'm really active in a dirty nutsack conversation. Normally, I'm terribly active, but tonight, I'm not feeling the dirty nutsack conversation.
He's still in shock that I came up on panel.
That could be it.
I am absolutely. There's no question there. It's great to see you, by the way.
It's always good to see you. The chat felt enough like old time's sake. I had to come up.
And it's funny because I was reluctant today when I went live. I was like, oh, I don't know. When you got your normals Crazy Ann doesn't come up on panel anymore. There's so many people that don't come up on panel anymore. They just hang out in the chat. Of course, Sty used to always come up. He's out camping, and Sam hasn't come up tonight. And it's like used to be I could put 10 people up here, and people would be still trying to get up on the panel. So.
I am not as active on like YouTube, and I'll lurk in the background half the time, but I don't like chat half the time. I throw it on and I'll go about making my dinner or cleaning dishes or doing whatever, and I don't chat.
Yeah, I hate to put anything on of somebody like a video or whatnot and not let it run out to its entirety. So I might be doing something in the house and just letting it run, carrying the phone around me while I'm doing stuff. So yep.
There's been times I've thrown my phone in my pocket and I'll still have a live stream going, and my husband's like, "What the fuck is what are you listening to?" I'm like, I really don't know at this point.
These are my
honestly,
labia rubbing together when I'm walking. Listen to my labia rubbing together while I'm walking.
Something like that.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, why would?
Yeah, I haven't really been live streaming either, though.
I
Me
just
and Joe
live
both kind
stream.
of stepped back at the same time and kind of said, we're working on content, and I think like R5, I kind of stepped back completely from. Started really kicking out the content on the diving channel, and that one kind of consumed me. I need to get back into doing some live streams because I miss it. But I don't want to get back to like full mass. Kildare, what's up? Come on, Roman. I get those crazy looks all the time. Come on, Roman.
Big intro.
All day I've been thinking about you, baby. My one desire. Gonna wrap my arms around you and hold you close to me. Oh, baby, I wanna taste your lips. I wanna be a fantasy. Yeah.
Who's this?
See, this isn't the same though. Roman's not in the backyard, in his robe, falling out of it, falling over the chair, going, I wanna kiss you all over. Come on, Roman.
Every time I'm with you, baby, can't believe it's true. When you lay in my arms, you do the things you do. You can see it in my eyes. I can't
Roman just ain't feeling it tonight.
He ain't feeling it. What the hell? What did I just pay for?
He's in shock right now.
Well,
It's like, well, that's a first. We got R5 to dance around a little bit.
Free dance with every new subscription. There you go.
I didn't agree to that.
Well, I don't know.
Screenshot.
What's up, Tuda?
Wait, what if I smash my head with my wife's flip-flop? Would that be all right? Here, let me take my wife's flip-flop off.
Is she in the garage
Get
with
my
you?
wife. She won't. She won't
Yeah,
release
no.
her flip-flop.
See, that's why he's not. That's why he's
She's
not acting
holding
all
on for
crazy.
dear life.
Go my shoe.
I have to get this flip-flop.
My shoe.
No,
That's
I
my
have to get it.
shoe.
I have to get it.
That's my shoe.
Yes. No,
Bring it
I'm
on that
getting
thing like a
that
freaking
flip-flop.
cat.
No. She
You
just
would
sat next
too,
to me.
Gil. You would
So
too.
I gotta be careful. But give me that foot. Give me that shoe. Come on. You can't hold on forever. Can you?
That's what she
Go my
said.
shoe.
Come on. Give me that shoe.
Sweet
I need
spokes
it.
in the background.
Spokes? I don't know.
Spokes.
Right on.
You're gonna break my shoe.
She's like, I can't wear my shoe.
Can I
She's
have
got
it
a
for
grip
just
on
a
that thing
second?
like a fucking cat.
Please.
Right?
Please.
Why?
Please.
Why?
Because I want to smack myself in the head with it. Just, okay. Smack me in the head with it. You're not going to do that?
No.
Well, I'm coming over here and I'm getting the shoe.
Stop
I'm getting the shoe, baby.
Stop me. You have your slippers
No,
on.
I'm getting the shoe. Oh, this is how the
Roman's
police
losing
get
to a
called.
foot.
I'm getting the shoe. Give me the shoe.
Fuck off.
I offered to let you smack me in the head with your own shoe. You didn't.
Your head with my shoe.
Why not?
Sit down and have fun with your friends.
Sit down and have fun with your friends. That's what she says.
Right down there. There you go. Well, we-
You lost to a foot, Roman. You lost to a foot.
What up, strong shoe?
She has to have the strongest feet of any human being alive.
This will be a little demonstration of that. Listen up. That was my skull.
Yeah, that was my
I'm
skull.
so wasted.
Exactly.
That was
I'm
my
gonna have to
skull.
cut that out tomorrow.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's my skull. Well, listen,
So
guys,
sad.
it's 12:15 my time, and as much fun as I'm having, I have got to work tomorrow.
Oh, what's that?
I know, right? So I am going to let y'all go for the
It's-
night. I want to thank Roman, Chad, Crystal. It's been a long time. I hope you come back. Everyone out in the chat, I do appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. So, again, love you guys. Keep it spicy.
You guys rock in the chat, man. Thank you, guys.